that I'm pushing it harder, striking every match, light it up where it's dark. Now just ain't enough for me. All the stuff that was said has been wasted. So many times my trust I've been tainted. Lied up excuses, it's all getting gated. Leaves me with a bad taste in my mouth. What are you waiting for? Get up and get it done. What are you waiting for? The journey's just begun. What are you waiting for? Get up and get it done. All the stuff that we've done has been hasted. So many times my trust has been tainted. Lied up excuses, it's all overrated. Leaves me with a bad taste in my mouth.
Backfire Simsport presents BSTV TCR Season 24. Drivers think touring cars are easy. Easy? No, no, no. This season brings new aero, new tire, and a brand new BOP, making the racing closer than ever. One small tap, one tiny mistake, and suddenly emotional damage. Door-to-door battles, late braking, and absolutely zero mercy. In TCR, every corner is a war and every lap can change everything. If you defend too hard or brake too late, more emotional damage. Guiding you through the chaos are BSTV broadcaster Jay Colley and Pete Bingham. Welcome to BSTV TCR Season 24. The battle begins now.
Here with the lens, but his brain's gone blind. Shoots the dirt instead of the grind. Sam's lost deep in his own head maze. Wandering thoughts set the cameras ablaze. Backfire, backfire, it's all a mess. Broadcast a circus, can't second guess. Wobbly kneecap stumbles in the haze. Nobody knows who's steering this craze. Who's steering this craze? J. Cole smiles while the world goes bust. Streaming calm with unshaken trust. You're doing great, he says with cheer, while flames reflect in the camera's mirror. Backfire, backfire, it's all a mess. Broadcast a circus, can't second guess. Wobbly kneecap stumbles in the haze. Nobody knows who's steering this craze. Who's steering this craze? Wobbly spin circles like a broken wheel. Lost in the chaos, no grip, no feel. Pete shouting orders, Sam still checked out. It's a miracle, anything gets it out. Backfire, backfire, it's all a mess. Broadcast a circus, can't second guess. Wobbly kneecap stumbles in the haze. Nobody knows who's steering this craze.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, that'd be a great start, wouldn't it? Oh, I've just muted myself on YouTube. So, right, welcome, folks. It's always great when I do it this way, isn't it? It wouldn't be a BSTV broadcast if it was right first time. So, yeah, welcome to Backfire Simsport TV. This is season 24. We're in week 8. We're at Laguna Seca. We've got 31, 32, 33, 34. Can I count? Yeah, 34 individuals in the pugilist ring right now. I'm Pete Bingham at the end of the leg, and Jay Corley is in the booth with me, the legend. Welcome, Jay. How are you?
I'm great. I'm just covered in lemon muffin crumbs at the moment, but yeah, without context, we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, why not? If you want to do naked eating sessions, that's up to you.
Oh.
Did I say naked? Oh, sorry. I'm trying to look away, but it's difficult. This booth isn't big, is it, really?
Especially in a handstand as well, but you know, that's a story for another time.
I just thought you were pointing downwards. Never mind. So,
gravity's not kind.
Absolutely, and don't I know it? Welcome, folks. We are literally 3/4 of the way through the season now. We're at Laguna Seca. It's is it still a free track, Jay? Has it always been a free track? I can't remember.
No longer base content, but I'll go into that a little bit later.
Oh yeah, please do. Yeah, that'd be good. We've got a really, really hot track, folks. 43 degrees, and it's going to get hotter. I clicked that button until I got an RSI in my index finger, trying to get rain. Apparently, it doesn't rain at Laguna Seca, Jay. It's impossible to get rain. I got bored pressing the button.
Well, in your own words, the only way you're going to get water on Laguna Seca is if you visit the track and you're so overcome with emotion that tears start streaming down your face onto the circuit. But to be honest, with how warm it is here today, the tears will probably evaporate before they even touch the holy tarmac.
Absolutely. We'll talk more about that in a minute. Let's. I saw on your stream last night that the BSTV guys were thanking each other a lot and saying hello to each other a lot. It was an emotional time, wasn't it?
Yeah, and they were saying it to each other's mums as well, which was a little bit weird. But you know what? Without
strange.
Context, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I thought I shouldn't contribute in case I got drawn into it all.
Oh, they would have. They would have. As soon as they saw you, they 100% would have.
Yeah, absolutely. I do like this track. I've had some good times on this track, and I've had the occasional official victory here, believe it or not. There was nobody else on the track, but yeah, it's let's have a look at the standings, shall we? Because that's what a lot of people are turning up for now. Because it's very, very interesting what's happening. So we are in the right-hand column, folks, with the drop points. So Pete Newman still leads the way, but he's not leading it by very much at all anymore. Andrea Stefanina has absolutely hacked away at his lead. He's only 20 points clear now. 80, can't read. Back to David Johansson. And David Johansson has eaten some sort of pills tonight because he's mega quick. I don't know whether you've seen his time in the practice session that they're in, Jay, but you know, everybody's hoping that that's with a massive tow from something like the Bluebird, world record breaking fastest car in the world sort of thing. That's an impressive time he's got on the board there, to be a whole 10th ahead of Pete Newman.
Yeah, absolutely, especially at this. But practice pace is one thing, qualifying pace is something else, and then we get on to the race pace, which if it's anything like Ferrari over the last weekend of the Formula One, it's all over the place.
Yeah, consistency. What's that? How do you spell it?
Good start.
Good start. Well done. Stephen Hurd is in 4th, David Johansson's teammate there, so we'll talk about the team points in a minute, but he's on another 189 points behind David. So this one's fragmented apart from the top 2, Jay. That's where the focus is right now. Can Pete Newman stave off Andrea Stefanina?
He's going to have a massive job on his hands here, but that just makes it a little bit more entertaining for us lot at home.
Absolutely, it does. It's going to be a great finish to the season if they carry on like this. Let's have a look at Pro-Am. Again, looking at the column on the right-hand side, folks. Thomas Asboth is leading the way, 1,006 points. He is 61 points ahead of Jura Larkkinen. That's not comfortable enough by half. And then a similar story to the pros, Jay. Carl Hardy, another 60 odd, 70 odd, 80 odd points behind Jura Larkkinen. So this one's fragmented in the same sort of way. The top 2 have split away and they're doing their own thing. Do you reckon others can get back in that fold in this one?
Oh, absolutely. The difference between the total points and then the total points with a drop score, you can see how big the drop is for Tamas. So all it's going to take for Tamas is one more poor result, and that could give Euro just that little tiny bit of light to climb out of the cave of second place. For everybody else, as long as they keep consistent until the rest of the season and those around them start making mistakes, naturally, we might see a few more position changes. Maybe even see Carl Hardy maybe join in this fight for first as well.
Yeah, that'd be good to see, like a third in the big fight. I think well, Tom Griffiths I think is still there, to be honest, in with a shout. Then I think it gets a bit extraordinary from fifth downwards. Am class, Fraser Geraghty out in front, but not by as much as he used to be. He's had a couple of ropey races along the piece. 315 points is his lead. It's still monstrous. And if you look at the gap between Josh and Thomas, that's, well, basically nothing at all. That's two of your teams thrashing it out for second and third at the moment, Jay.
Yeah, I think for Fraser now, it's a case of it's theirs to lose now. They need to turn their luck around in a negative way to give the other two a chance. Even when Fraser's had a bad round, those in second and third and fourth as well have just dropped by the wayside too much and not kept it safe and consistent enough. I feel this is Fraser's now. It is going to take an extraordinary effort for anybody to catch him now at this point. Not impossible, but it'll be interesting to see if someone still wants to take up that challenge.
Yeah, I think to your point, it's going to take something like a sniper in the stands or a hired assassin in order to get Fraser Geraghty out of that top spot.
Somebody sniping the back wheels.
Absolutely, yeah. All it takes is one bullet through two tyres. All done. Let's have a look at the team standings. Resortex Pure Sims are still in the lead here. What's that, 83? 83 points clear of Sim Racing Grid, but Sim Racing Grid are clawing back those points every single race. They're doing a fantastic job of that. It's then a monstrous drop back to BSTV Esports, and then another big drop back to JC Academy Gold. This one, again, has splintered away with the top two, breaking away from the rest of the field. It's a familiar theme as well, isn't it? The Pure Sims team and the Sim Racing Grid group.
Yes, it's a 1v1 battle now at this point. I've just had a look at who's registered in the session tonight and SRG, even though they don't have Stephen Hurd in. I think for next week as well, he's not in too, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yep.
But with Alex Rogers in, he is more than capable to be up there with the best of them in this league and help Johansson, who's the solid point scorer, or will be for pretty much the rest of the season as long as he turns up to it. So it's up to Pete to keep doing what he's doing and hope that Carl Hardy and Michael Hall can contribute wherever they can.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, when you've got to rough it and you know, hold out it with someone like Alex Rogers, who's only got 5,163 I rating, you're really struggling, eh?
I rating's just a number, my friend. I rating is just a number.
We've seen it from some people along the way. Where I rating does not reflect their actual ability on track. Let's have a look at the driver of the meeting stats. So at the minute we've got joint first place between Renee and Tom Griffiths, and then well, there's a whole bunch of people on 1 point. I'm going to go through all that lot. But that one is still open season for basically everybody to impress myself and Jay over the course of the next 4 races, including, or 4 race weeks rather, including tonight. Sir Alan's Safe Driver Award. Jeff Saunders still at the top of this one. Only 10 incidents over however many gazillion turns he's done. Fraser Geraghty, top of the AM class. Still, you would say, a very, very safe driver. Can't believe I'm saying giving Fraser Geraghty compliments. But it's going to be a mighty effort for somebody to dislodge Jeff Saunders off that point. He turns up regularly. He's faster than he's ever been, and he's still as safe, Jay. You've obviously been feeding him the right, I don't know, what are you feeding him? You're feeding him like superfoods and you know, detox stuff.
Unfortunately, the Olympic International Committee don't allow me to disclose what is in what I'm giving to my premier athletes.
Oh, okay.
You might see it in some of the scenes from Rocky 4, but to be honest, it's we know how safe a driver Jeff is anyway, and he's getting quicker and quicker every season, like you say. For lots of Fraser, Chris, and Pete, even in their own rights, very safe drivers,
Yeah.
quick when they want to be as well. So it's great to see so many quick drivers in this league being so safe. You see the amount of incidents just there for like even those in third, fourth, fifth, where it's 44, 51, 49. You get some leagues on this service, Pete, where that's how many incidents are being picked up by some people over 2 race meetings.
Yeah, yeah. I did
And
watch.
here they are, this far into the season, still that low.
I did watch
Sorry,
that
Pete.
that stream that you sent to me of a particular league, and I was just like, oh wow. I know you were pointing out a particular individual, but generally across the piece.
Me?
What? No, not you.
What? Me? I wouldn't say anything like that to anybody at all. But tell you what, when the next race is at Brands Hatch Indy, can you imagine exactly how that race is going to go?
Oh no, that's just going to be a horror show.
See you this week.
Yeah. Oh dear. What's going on in the chat? I can be a good shot if you want, guys. Yeah, go for it, Chesney. I like it when Pete is nice to me. I don't think I've been exclusively nice to him ever, and if he posts a particular message, I might have to get upset with him. And Sir Alan, just no. We've just tripped into practice, folks. We've got 15 minutes where these guys can prove how fast they are. During this time, you will be privy to some of the wide... Oh, where's Renee? He's always the first out. He is the first out. Privy to some of the wisest bits of... racing nuggetry, that's what I'm calling it, because they're nuggets of beautiful words and descriptions from Jay Corley, who's going to do us a track intro around this massively iconic track. I don't know who that is. Somebody's gone. Oh, it's Carl Hardy. Went to the grass. I think he's got the wrong setup in his car. That's the only reason that you would bail on the outlap on the
Wet tyres.
Oh. Could be, couldn't
I'm
it?
joking. I'm kidding.
Could be. He could have misread the sweat of the tarmac for rain, because it is hotter than a hot thing on a hot day. What is the track temperature at the minute? Can you see it or not?
Last I heard about 10 minutes ago, it was around about 42 degrees.
That means that the track's going to be mega slick for these guys, doesn't it? We're going to
41.
41.
There we go.
41. There we go. Yeah. It's going to be mega slick for these guys very quickly, isn't it? Even on cold tyres, this is going to be an uncomfortable drive, right?
Yeah, some may have to adjust a couple of lines here, brake a little bit earlier and softer. Sometimes you'll find some lines where you're thinking they're driving this part of the track like a wet race. You have to really take care of your tyres a lot more. They're more susceptible to breaking down a little bit easier. You're going to see a few more mistakes, but it's going to be a lot harder to pass here as well at the same time. But it's Laguna Seca. There's sausage curbs all over the place. There's camber into the second half of the track.
Yeah.
Could really give people a nice boost or give them a chance to make a mistake to let somebody else through.
Yeah, it's a beautifully designed track. I completely agree. So yes, we have got Alex Rogers back in for SRG. Evan Keisto is back with us for at least one race, as in one race week. The only SRG racer in an Audi. He's part of SRG Academy as opposed to the main team. So he won't be generating points for David Johansson, Stephen Hurd and Alex. But he will be having a great time, hopefully. Which is what we want from all our racers. That's the primary goal. Everybody should enjoy racing and get home safe. That's the thing. Who would you like to do a running lap with? It doesn't have to be Renee. It can be anybody. Jay, who would you like to go for?
Tell you what, let's go for. Just having a quick look through. Let's go for Michael Hall today.
Michael Hall, right? Let's focus on him.
Well, I don't know, we'll see if they can get in front of the Racing Forces car,
No,
because
no,
that
he's
could
done it. He's done
massively.
it.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Right, so he's through
Unless
on
he gets
him.
taken out here, could still
Yeah.
get taken out. That'd be quite funny. But
It would. It'd get a giggle from me. Let's put it that way. So here he is in the penultimate turn, and over to you, Jay, for your words of wisdom.
wisdom, you'll be hard finding, or hard done to find those here, Pete. I'll get the right words eventually. Speaking of words, fun fact for you all, Laguna Seca was my first ever lap guide video, and shockingly, I'm still not very good at it. Let's start with keeping it tight to the left at turn 1 before drifting wide into the braking zone for the Andretti hairpin. Just after the forward, you can brake fractionally off track and maintain dry grip. Diamond the corner and be very careful with your throttle input on exit. Very easy to go off wide and get an off track. Next, you're going to be braking lightly and you're going to dodge the sausage. A little bit more throttle and don't go too far on the kitty litter, or else that's a horrible off track. You can tap a little bit more of a sausage here though, and then run your car out wide before getting straight over to the right. Strange corner here, very deceptive, but if you take a little bit more of a later apex, you can get on the throttle quite quickly and battle your way up the hill. One of the most dangerous corners on the whole track, the fast left-hand kink. Dodge the sausage, you will hear me saying that quite a bit this lap, and then straight onto the throttle to get up the hill towards one of the most famous corners in World Motorsport. The corkscrew, brake just before the crest, and then roll down, put your hands up and go whee! And once you're down, you then...
Sorry.
Very good,
Sorry.
Pete. No, it's fine. Don't throw up all over the place. Through rainy curve, glide the car through and get to the left-hand side. Dodge the sausage, but try and hit the apex better than that. Then race towards the final corner, just past the 2 board. You want to get yourself braked. It's a nice flat corner with plenty of exits, so use it all. With that, you then have a drag race over to the line, and what we're probably going to see a lot of this race is a lot of people trying to have a little peek here and throw themselves to the inside. So it's absolutely dangerous, perilous, iconic. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Laguna Seca.
It really is. It really is. Great intro to this track, Jay. Well done. Lady Cupcake joined us in the wee, which we might do every time we see cars going down through the corkscrew. Just saying, might happen.
I want everyone in the chat as well just to go wee.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's have a. I don't know. It's like
a group wee.
Yeah, a group. No, that's the wrong thing to do. Wrong. Right, we've got everybody on track at the moment. It's there's one car. Who's that? 23. Who's position 23?
Payne.
Yeah, Odie Payne, all on his own. Bless him. He's not getting a tow.
By myself.
I wanna be. Right. Okay, that's enough of that.
Is that your favourite karaoke song, Pete, from that video, or was it a different one?
No. We're not allowed to mention that, Jay. That's never being shown ever again. No. No.
Somebody's up to 4th place at the moment, but Tom Woodcock, you can tell he's been practicing in the officials this week, already up to 3rd place. I actually have Tom Woodcock as a dark horse today for the Pro-Am victory. Every time I see him in the officials at the moment, he's literally battling with everyone from ex-British Touring Car Championship drivers to those who are usually walking the race. So expect to see him extremely dangerous today.
Yes, absolutely. It's going to be... I mean, we've got a few that are standing out at the moment. So Tom Woodcock is, well, vast amounts of time ahead of next place Chris Needham, who's in currently 10th.
9/10.
Yeah.
Oh, and there goes the front bumper.
What happened there? Oh, it's come
Yes,
back.
RG. Oh, that's and everything
What?
he does is magic. I think I think it was an SRG car just decided to brake suddenly, and
Okay.
we saw the Woodcock nibble turn into a Woodcock chomp.
Yeah, that was a bit odd from the graphics gods. Let's have a look and see who else is doing well. Chris London is top of the AM class pile right now. He's got Andy Littler in front of him at the moment, giving him a tow around this portion of the track at the very least. So best of luck to him to try and improve on his lap time. Fraser Garrity is next one in line. That's a nice paint on there, Blitz Boys one. He's put that on recently. He's put that on this week, hasn't he, Chris London?
No, he's always had that on.
No, he hasn't. Stop trying to wind me
Yes,
up.
he-
No, he
no,
hasn't.
he has.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he has.
No, it was a different colour before. He was in the
hang on.
council colours.
Oh, I've still got him on the council colours. Let me just quickly
you've not
refresh
done
my.
your paint.
Sorry,
Silly Jay, silly Jay.
Whee!
Whee! Everybody's weeing all over, says Alan too.
I hope not.
Well, I hope everybody will flash. Thomas, I used to like you. Right, so what else?
Hopefully not while weeing or else.
Oh dear. BSTV broadcast that's degenerated into this again. You wouldn't turn up for anything else, would you? David Johansson, fast in practice, fast in quali. Currently top of the pile, folks, by 0.01 of a second.
Whew. It's not bad, is it? See how close Tom is as well to him.
Yeah.
Probably
1
going
second.
to get Pete Newman sweating in 6th.
Oh yeah, he will be, won't he? Because that's a lot of points to lose. Laguna Seca track position is very good. I know that's true of any track. Stating the obvious, Pete, what are you doing? But on this track, there are some really good overtaking opportunities here, aren't there, Jay? But some of them are dodgy as you like. Going into the top of the corkscrew, that is riddled, as Wobbly will tell you, because he wiped out the race leader once when he got a tyre on the sand on the inside and just became a passenger in his own car. That was well recorded on an intro video for a future season. It was quite funny.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, oh no.
Andretti hairpin, that is lethal.
Whee!
Like you were saying, whee! Like you were saying before, people. It's a great place to do an overtake. So is that corner there. That's the best one on the track for me. It feels mighty when you get that right on an overtake. Andretti hairpin though, it's if you don't do it right, you're going to cause a calamity, aren't you?
Yeah, my advice to anybody who's defending on that Andretti hairpin at the bottom of a hill, keep to the inside and don't give anyone an inch because they will happily take a meter from you. I've seen some very tenacious attackers there who are absolutely adamant they're going to take that inside because there's the tiniest little gap possible. Now with Laguna Seca, you can defend quite easily through most corners. However, Laguna does have that little curse about it where if you start going too wide into certain corners, anyone who's a couple of seconds behind will catch you up so quickly you won't even know they've appeared in your mirror until it's too late.
Yeah, absolutely.
Expect to see a lot of pack racing here, a lot of automobile chess, but most of all, I think we're going to see quite a bit of chaos. Thankfully, there's not too many walls which are too close, and what a beautiful corner that is. I love that corner so much.
It is. You feel brilliant when you get it right, don't you? It's like you're glued to the track.
And if you don't, then you're taking a chunk out the sausage, and you're done for.
Yeah, well, I like a good sausage. I certainly like to take a good chunk out of one. What are we talking about again? Right, so
Pit entry.
Pit entry. Pit entry.
Oh,
the worst
pit
pit
entry's
entry on
horrendous.
earth is right here, folks. Ignore everything I said about liking the track. It's ruined by the most... When you have to do a 3-point turn to get in the pits, Jay, that's just too much, right?
And the exit's just so obnoxious. Like, why can't it be a normal pit exit? Like, why do you have to? Oh, look at me! I'm the Laguna Seca pit exit. Look at me! Everyone, look at it. Yeah, we're looking at you, and we don't like you.
No, we don't.
Like,
No.
go away.
I'm led to
Why you
believe...
Find it so hard to make friends. Sorry, carry on.
I'm led to believe, and I don't know if it's true, pit lane exit used to be on the straight going up the hill, on the start-finish straight, but there was too many near misses, so they put that dog leg route, painful thing that is only just wider than a car. It's almost more dangerous than doing it on the straight, to be honest. But yeah, it's that's what I'm led to believe happened with the design of this track. The rest of the track, love it, can't get enough of it. The kink is brilliant. It's the reason that I've won so many races, because I was once doing an official race around here, and people were just pressing the big red eject button like in the James Bond car every time they went in through the kink in front of me. I kind of won it through attrition more than anything else.
Oh, you know what, Pete? That's exactly how I won my first ever race on iRacing.
Really?
Right here
Yeah.
at Laguna Seca in the Mazda. And it's
Right.
because of fourth place, dive bombing third, getting it wrong and wiping out first and second as well.
Yeah,
it
absolutely.
was fantastic. I wish I
Yeah.
had a clip of it.
Oh, honestly, brilliant, isn't it? I think back to was that a Star Mazda or was it the? Were you not on iRacing when the Star Mazda was about?
What the hell is the Star Mazda?
Oh dear, now I feel very old. We'll have to ask.
It was about 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh
I got that
really?
first
Oh
win.
no, I'm
Yeah.
talking at least 10. I can't believe I've been doing iRacing since 2012.
That's
believe
more than
that?
10 years ago.
Yes,
Pete.
it is. Yes, it is.
Yes.
And I was doing R Factor before that, so there you go. You think I'd be good at racing, wouldn't you? I'm not. I'm rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. And that's my broadcast. Who else do we need to talk about?
So
Jamie-
Alan has said there's no Tom Griffiths tonight, so
Oh.
that's a big player in the pro-ams not going to be here, so it makes it a little bit
yeah.
easier for the likes of Tamas, Hardy, and is
Well-
it Demis as well? No, Euro as well. Sorry.
Jura, yeah. Where is Jura? Jura's in. People are moving all the time in that little thing. Yeah, Jura's currently 6th in class. He's not going to be happy about that, I don't think. This is his opportunity to do something about it, and he's languishing back, not scoring as many points if he finishes where he qualifies as he wants to, I think. Tom Woodcock, I mean, what a lap. I can't put the camera on him, bless him, because he's in the pits. He knows he's done enough, because that is a
Demis
legend.
might be
What?
about to do a big jump here from 28th.
Where's Demis?
About to go past the line. He had 2 personal bests.
Where's he going?
And jumps up to 21st.
That's a good leap. I think he'll have wanted better. He's got toe round here is worth quite a bit though, isn't it? There's some really good long straights in it, so especially up that hill as well. That's got to help you some way, right?
Yes, as long as you keep behind somebody, then just keep yourself clean.
Yeah.
No weeing, and you should be fine.
No weeing.
You know, when you go on the corkscrew, keep
Yeah.
your hands on the wheel instead of throwing them up in the air and go. Did you know
Oh.
during that track guide, I did actually put my hands in
I
the air
did.
and go wee.
I did. I thought that was just a natural occurrence.
Someone clipped me doing it as well during the earlier stream in the week. I was devastated. Trust gone.
Yeah, that's not good. I don't like Chesney anymore after his comments on the chat, so I'm just going to extend gridding. And Andrea Stefanina got the top spot in the end. I didn't even see him do it for Dynamic E Motorsports. Well done to him. David Johansson off 2nd. Tom Woodcock off 3rd. What a great performance that is. Who the hell is that flashing the lights in the background? Is David Ayres in here? I don't know. Yeah, he is, and it's him. Right, Pete Newman will go off 4th. 5th will be Alex Rogers. Really? There's someone flashing the lights at the front. 6th will be Sam Blees. Is there another camera I can use? 7th will be... hang on, let's choose another camera. There we go. Oh, that's not much better. Renee Earhart. 8th will be Stephen Walker. 9th will be Michael Hull. Carl Hardy will go off 10th. 11th will be RDJ, Ronald de Jong. Evan Kiso will go off 12th. That's pretty good, seeing as he's not been with us for a little while. 13th will be Chris Needham. 14th will be Euro Larkinen. Tony Walker will go off 15th. 16th will be Stefan Goebel. Kev Ehlert, stop flashing lights, everybody. 17th, 18th, Paul Hurley. 19th, Fraser Geraghty. 20th will be Deck Crowther. Demis Tichelaar will go off 21st. 22nd will be Chris London. Jamie Wilson off 23rd. 24th will be PVG, Pete Van Gool. Where's Thijs Van Gool when you need him? 25th will be Silas Goebel. 26th will be Ollie Payne. Stefan Klauke off 27th. Jamie Ayres off 28th. Josh Taylor off 29th. 30th will be Daniel Lewis. 31st, David Ayres. Darrell Wright off 32nd. Thomas Coombe off 33rd. Kylie off 34th. And Andy Littler off 35th tonight. Let's see if we can get a decent camera at the front. We're waiting for Pete Newman to join the grid at the moment. Get rid of that. Do a bit of this. Sam Blees, you're supposed to be on my side. You're one of my drivers. What is going on with these people at all? Flashing their lights. Can you believe it, Jay? Seriously.
Can't
Wow,
believe
look
Tom
at that
Woodcock's
picture.
up in 3rd. That's brilliant.
That's
Oh,
amazing,
what a
isn't it?
view.
That's very impressive, isn't it? I really like that.
It'd be a shame if they spun it on Andretti hairpin.
Wouldn't it just? Here we go, folks. 5
Foreshadowing.
lights. Once they're out, we're racing. once they're out, we're racing at Laguna Seca. Oh, and Andrea Stefanina got a belter of a start. Wow.
Wow, that was amazing. Mega.
Oh, and someone
Oh,
did
well, the
not.
SRG cars, that's Rogers.
Alex
Rogers dropping back several positions.
Oh, no. Oh, that he's going to turn into a
there's
missile.
an SRG car. Oh, and he knocks out
Ah.
Racing Forces and then hits another. I think that's Tony Walker, the front of him, going down as well.
So, white flag has been issued by race control based on the fact that at turn 1 there was a full blockage. Let's go and have a look at that while everybody sorts themselves out. Hopefully everybody realises not to to have reset their cars.
Yeah, to be honest, with impacts like that, that might have been a couple of engines completely gone there.
Oh, true. That's very true. Hopefully they'll get out though. They might get out in the time that it takes this this yellow to call. So we're just gonna. You did call it, Jay. You called that, as in you didn't cause it, but you know you called the fact that turn 1 Andretti hairpin, absolute menace. There it is in the background there.
Out.
Yeah.
And it was a JAS car there.
So this is what went on here. So that is a blocked track, or was for a second at least. I don't see any blown engines. There's a reset there. So maybe this will allow Alex Rogers and Tony Walker, who are pit laned at the moment, to do their tow. Right, let's have a look at where everybody's at. That was a good messy one. Who is in the lead?
Such thing as a bad messy one?
Yeah. Don't know. Andrea Stefanina trying to catch or get round the track, I think, in order to catch up with the pace car, which I'm not sure where that is at the moment.
Might have got to it now if it's
it
jumped
won't have been
alive.
released yet. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh dear. We're looking for one good cameraman, folks. One good cameraman.
Yeah, it'll be behind the safety car now, and this is actually the first one we've had this season. Bear in mind, we've raced at the likes of Charlotte, we've had Donington National as well. Pretty sure we've had St. Peter. In fact, we didn't even get anything at St. Petersburg.
No, it was amazing.
It's quite crazy. Like that's the first time we've had a first lap where there's been enough carnage that the stewards have deemed waving a yellow flag necessary. So I think so for to be this late in the season, we were going to get one eventually. I'm surprised it's taken this long.
Yeah, true. We'll probably tour around for this lap plus one more, and then we'll get racing again. So hopefully not too long. What's going on in the pits? These guys, they can't still be towing, right?
Not sure how long the tow is around here, but if it's from...
That car looks minced.
It really does, but as long as they've got their fast repair on, and they should be all good.
Yeah.
I'm thinking if you're going to be starting from the back, do you change for tyres?
Maybe.
Just whilst everyone else is on the track, because we're going to be here for another 6-7 minutes.
Let's have a look at this.
I think at least.
Yeah, let's have a look at this stat. So, massive winners and significant losers. So obviously there's the individuals caught up in the crash. The ones that went round just now with the meatballs, they went round, folks, because they would have been entering a closed pit on the first lap round. So you'll find them entering
There's
pit lane
De Jong.
now. De Jong is in, is he? Yeah, through the most ridiculous pit lane entry
Now,
ever.
Warren will not want to change his tyres here, or else he's going to end up falling all the way to the back.
Yeah, good point. Let's see what
have a look.
happens.
Has he forgot to change it at all, or...?
There goes Tony Walker. So if he gets out, if Tony Walker gets out before that pace car, which he might do if he's quick about it.
I don't think so.
You don't think he
probably
can?
been told. I think he's already had a message saying drop to the back.
Oh, really?
Because you got to think these are NASCAR types of
Yeah, no, it's
flags.
not
So
made
if
for racetracks, is it?
yeah, which they should really fix that, to be honest. De Jong has a black flag.
What do you mean?
It probably entered the pits unsafely or something, but that
So he's
means
gonna
he's
get
going to have
held.
to go in again. But he can
no,
he can only serve it. Oh no,
It's gone. It's gone.
I was about to say, if it had carried on outside the pits, he would have to go in after the safety car's gone, which would have been an
Yeah.
absolute disaster there for them.
It really would. Stefan Clout. Someone is getting relegated backwards there. In that Audi. Don't know who that was. Daniel. Yeah, Daniel Lewis. So Stefan Klauke still meatballed according to the screen. But look who the big winners are. Jamie Wilson up 9 places. Jonas Tigchar up 8. Fraser up 7, as is Paul Hurley in front of him. Who else have we got? Daniel Lewis, who we were just looking at, up 8 positions over the line. He had to give a position back. I don't know whether he just sailed past him or not. I don't know. What's the...
It's going to be up 9 once Stefan's gone into the pits as well.
Yeah, so we're going to do one more after this, because that's the pit lane cycled through.
So how would you tell with the safety car and the lights when it's the lap that the safety car is going to be going in?
Lights will go out when it crosses the line, and then you'll do one more lap.
Just go warn the grid of being beware of how bunched up the restart's going to be.
Yeah. If you wouldn't mind, that'd be brilliant. Everybody's back racing, folks, so that's the main message. There's still an opportunity to score good points, even if you are laps down. You don't know what's going to happen on this track. Lots and lots of tyre warming. You're going to need to do that too. These tyres are affected by staying static, which is why you're going to see a lot of this through that. So the lights are out on the pace car. A little bit of drama for the start of this race. I'm sure you'd have preferred to watch racing, but with a block track situation and playing skittles with cars, sometimes that needs to happen. Who has got the fastest lap? I want to see what the fastest lap is. 2:11 from Daniel Lewis. Oh no, 2:09 from Andy Littler. Andy Littler's got the fastest lap. No, he hasn't. Stefan Goebel does. 2:04.45. Ooh.
Rocket.
Absolutely.
As you know, De Jong's got a 1:56.
Oh, that must
So,
have been him out of the pit lane. Yeah, totally.
Still counts.
Still counts. Oh, right. So, making our way through the kink here. Slow motion. This is the speed I normally drive.
Right, so the lights on top of the pace car have gone out.
Yeah. They went
This
out
lap,
crossing
so-
the line.
Yep, so that's for anyone at home wondering if there's any visual way for us lot at home to find out when it's going to be the final lap, because we don't always get it through SDK.
Don't ever get it through SDK. So, this is a 20-minute race. It'll be reduced in time, obviously. There'll be a 5-minute interlude before we do a 40-minute race where we hopefully won't have a yellow thrown. Everybody gets a fast repair. Everybody gets 15 incident points before they have to do a driver's shame through the pits. At which point they will get another drive through every 15 incident points after that. I think that's about everything you need to know. In tonight's second race, we will see. I can't remember what it is. Is it the top 12 in this league? I think it is. Top 12 will be reversed as we start
15.
to go racing. 15. My apologies. 15. I don't even know. It's my league. Right, here we go, folks. Andrea Stefanina will lead us to green. They'll still be racing as they come round the last turn, which might give us some more drama. Someone go. Oh, it's Stefan Klauker into the pits.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why he didn't serve that under caution.
Maybe they thought it was like a black flag where you
Maybe,
couldn't serve it under the caution, but it's a meatball flag, so I'm not quite sure on that one myself, to be honest.
No,
They
me
maybe
neither.
didn't realise. Who knows? Who knows?
Maybe there's a tactic in that I'm not aware of. I'm not sure, but Tom Woodcock, either way, is still in third place.
Yeah, brilliant stuff at the moment. Stefanina leading the way over half a second in front of Johansson.
Yeah, Rene Earhart having a good long stare at Stephen Walker there. I mean,
Yep, Stephen Walker in the lone Veloster right now, find himself in 6th place. The Veloster has been okay here, but still, we haven't found the perfect Veloster track so far this season.
is that, do you think, because it doesn't exist? As Tony Walker goes to the sun to get out of everybody's way, he's a lap down, so he's trying to do everybody a favour there. Oh, Jamie Wilson! Whee!
Whee! Woo!
yeah, that's funny. Oh dear. Jamie Ayres. Whee! There's another one. Oh dear. Josh.
Oh,
We're getting all of them this
but
time.
too wide on the
Oh,
penultimate
wow.
corner. That's a great corner to do fights on or watching fights. Not so much if you're on either side of that one. It's absolutely terrifying.
No, totally right. Jamie Wilson still fighting with Demis Tigchalar here.
Yeah, this will put them up 10 places if they can get the move done, but it looks like they're going to be going through an up and under Andretti, but the Audi, sorry, Jamie Wilson's Audi, not quite able to get the traction in to take advantage of the wider line in Andretti.
No, that was a bit strange. I thought he was going to do the cutback, but Tom Woodcock under some pressure now from Pete Newman. And going up the hill here, that pressure's only going to get worse, I feel.
Yeah, this is going to be a horrible place to try and get a move done, so I expect to see many people backing out if they value their lives.
Well, yeah.
Despite this being a very hard... Oh, and Pete putting a nose in, but backsail's fit enough.
Look at the gravel on the corkscrew. There's absolutely tons of it.
Yeah, and that's just going to send... Oh, Pete Newman with a slowdown after that move.
Yeah.
So went for a little bit of a risk there, and unless
Tom
they can
Woodcock's
somehow
down the track.
serve it now,
Oh dear, I thought
it's
he was gone.
going to give Blees a perfect opportunity to get through.
Right, so
I tell you, this is
drag
perfect
race.
for Tom.
It is.
Perfect for Tom. So if Sam puts a move here on Pete, who I feel Pete's going to hug that inside.
Oh, he really does. Wow, he
It's-
really did.
It's the best way to try and defend from that corner, but oh, Sam
Blimey.
tries to tuck it up the
Mating
rear, but
with
doesn't
it.
quite make it work.
Right, what's going on back here? This is Juri Larkkinen making his way back through the field. He was one of the unfortunates in the crash, but he didn't lose any laps. So he's still on lead lap, round the outside of Andy Littler, or tries to. Still there.
Oh, and
oh,
he
a bit of-
completely misses that
There's a-
apex just there.
Well, there's an apex there somewhere, but no.
Oh,
Bit of chaos back here. I think that was Stephen.
let's go.
Stefan, sorry. Stefan Goebel gets the rough end of that. He was an absolute passenger in the whole incident.
I think Andy just went on the throttle a little bit too soon during Andretti, which caused Jura to be forced off the track.
Yeah.
On the re-entry, it was a case of Andy covering the inside, Jura trying to find another place, and yeah,
There goes
unfortunately
Jura.
Goebel became collateral. This one is going to probably end in tears, but
No.
oh no, and this
No. Yeah.
goes a little bit
Little bit.
wide there, but turns
he's caught it.
quite close. That's going to be a slowdown there as well.
Yeah. There's a bit of dodgems going on here, but oh, there's more stuff going on further forward as well. So that is Chris London getting put back up as no, it's not. That's Chris London defending. I don't know.
Yeah, him and Needham have been trading positions all
right.
last lap here, and they'll of course want to try and
Oh.
get as close as possible
blimey.
to Jamie Wilson, because Jamie Wilson is currently in the reverse grid spot.
Yeah, evening to Jeff, yes, says Alan and Jay and me now on the chat.
Fantastic.
Right, Stefan round the outside, oh, just about of Andy. And then Tony Walker next in line. Meanwhile, just for your information, folks, Andrea Stefanini is still your race leader. He's not gapped the field in the way that I thought he might. He's 0.8 of a second ahead of David Johansson right now, and it's David Johansson that has gapped pretty much everybody else. But look at Tom Woodcock. Look at the gap he's maintained. I mean, he was helped out, wasn't he, by that little scrap that was going on behind him, which delayed the two cars. Is this enough to keep him in the good graces of third place, do you think, and get an overall podium?
I think only and only if he can keep it consistent with the safety car. It just means we do have technically less racing laps. So you're going to start seeing a lot of people maybe not realizing just how little of the race they have to, well, race. So expect to see some very strong moves coming in, and Pete pushing like there's no tomorrow in fourth.
Yeah, I don't know what Kylie was doing there on final turn. but he was very, very wide, and he lost 2 positions to Ura and to RDJ. And these are teammates, obviously. I don't think we'll see too much aggressive driving from these two. Maybe we will, you know, you just don't know.
I would love it if they did.
That'd be funny, wouldn't it? I mean, it'd be brilliant entertainment.
Be like Hamilton and Rosberg all over again.
Yeah. If anything, David Johansen is cutting down Andrea's lead now.
He is.
Oh, he
He's
is,
catching
right,
about
okay.
a tenth and a half per lap.
Wow.
We've got probably about 3 laps left of this race.
Yes.
So I'm interested to see how bit. You know what? If these two end up colliding at all, it could potentially give us a
Tom Woodcock for the
Pro-Am win, which I think will be the first time we've seen a Pro-Am win the first race.
Yes,
Of an
absolutely.
evening?
Yeah, it's very difficult for a pro-am to do it because they don't generally qualify as high up the field as Tom has done. He's maintaining that gap to Pete Newman.
It's actually pulling away this second because Pete's actually the one who's making a couple of mistakes on the exit of certain corners. I'm just hoping we've seen in the past from Pete on feature races where the pit stop's not quite gone right. I'm hoping for Pete's sake today that today is a little bit more
Pete's
lucky
sake.
for himself.
For Pete's sake.
Accidental puns, we love them.
Right, Josh Taylor and Ollie Payne here. It was Ollie Payne that was flashing his lights before, I'm sure of it. Where's David Ayres? Yeah, I don't know. It might have been David Ayres. Never mind. I'll find out who it is.
Oh, Thomas Kuhn down to 28.
Where's he gone? Where's he
So
gone?
going on behind,
Oh, he's gone really wide at
taking the
Andretti.
scenic route.
Yeah. No real dramas to watch there. Slow out of these corners as well. Wow.
Yeah, I do wonder if it was just a missed braking point or something like that.
Yeah. What will the
Very
temperature
possible.
do? The track temperature to these tyres as the race goes on?
As it's getting warmer and warmer, you're going to find the lap times getting slower, which will just, with the heat on the track, obviously burns up the tyres a bit quicker at the same time. Going to have to see those with tyre management really having to put in extra shifts to make those tyres maintain some sort of performance throughout a race. Those who are doing nothing but pushing or battling all race, you won't see it so much in heat 1 apart from maybe the final lap, but during the feature race, even after a pit stop, because you shouldn't really change tyres on the heat. Ooh, and that's Crowther and London battling it out. But yeah, expect the second half of the feature race to really see a lot of people understeering, especially on exits. And that could cause a lot of losses in championship points for off tracks, and maybe even a penalty or two, as you see Chris London just there completely missing the second part of the apex there.
Yeah.
That will become very common sight on the feature race, and one example just there for you, Pete, of just how much the hotter temperatures here are going to start affecting the tyres negatively.
And what you said before about that bringing the person behind you, or
Oh, yeah, look at
people
that.
in this case, look at it, there's a whole train that's caught these two just off that one incident. So your words of wisdom, they're well provided. Oh, why have I not got a track map? Damn it. That's not been there since the replay. It does that sometimes, but it's not consistent, that SDK. Just saying. Right, so 2 BSTV boys, very in close contention. They've got Renee bearing down on them now, which nobody wants. He's so fast, he'll just
Oh, go
drop a
Bill.
move on
I
you.
think it's gone off somewhere. 20 seconds.
Silas, yeah, he definitely has. He's been off track for a little while as well, and Andy Littler was off track as well. I don't know whether he's gone off in sympathy, but let's have a look. It's top of the mountain into the corkscrew. Had to jump on the brakes, and then he couldn't get the car turned afterwards. So he's just played it safe there, hasn't he? And then rejoined. So not really the drama that it might have been.
ABS just causing havoc, especially in the warmer
Yeah.
temps with the tyres not wanting to grip either. But we are on the final lap of the
Oh, yeah,
race,
we are.
and Stefanina has found a second wind to put an extra few temps between himself and David Johansen. Tom Woodcock still around a second in front of Pete Newman at the moment. All Tom has to do now is just keep it nice and clean, dodge the sausages, and make the most of the rest of that. That's a big cloud up ahead. Unfortunately, I've already checked. No rain planned.
Damn it.
But at the moment, position 15 for that reverse grid does currently belong to Jamie Wilson, who has a little bit of a someone
Oh
spinning
my
about.
word!
Oh,
What is this?
not sure, but it's all going on at the moment for 24th place. Euro gets through, but Stefanina is going to get the win on the first part of our racing tonight, with Dave Hansen in second place and Tom Woodcock winning pro arms and getting third overall. And I think for both of us, probably already 1 foot into the drive of the meeting
Without a
conversation.
doubt. Without a doubt. I mean, to qualify there is one thing. To consolidate it and keep it. I know he was possibly assisted by the yellow flag, but even then, brilliant performance.
And winning the AMS, Fraser Geraghty up in 12th, so that puts Fraser in the reverse grid. And I think if Fraser can get a nice clean race here and finish above everybody else, I'm going to just say it, Pete, that is probably championship well and truly in the bag, even if he doesn't turn up to the remaining races.
I'm inclined to agree. Absolutely right. Okay, is that everybody over the line? It is. God, they were efficient tonight. Right, let's have a look at the finishing order then, because I think it's gone official. Yes. Andrea Stefanino was your race winner for race 1 there. Maybe it wasn't official. Maybe it is now. There we go. Andrea Stefanina, Dynamic East Motorsports, was your winner. What a fantastic performance. Managed the gap to David Johansson in second for SRG. And then third on the overall podium, first in class, third on track, Tom Woodcock for just an average sim racer. He's probably already popped the cork in the champagne bowl, do you reckon, Jay?
Absolutely.
It's pretty special, that. Pete Newman, 4th for Result X Pure Sims, with Sam Blease 5th for BSTV, and his teammate Stephen Walker over the line in 6th right behind him. Rene Earhart couldn't do anything about them in the end, in 7th for Cutting Corny TCR team, but a solid performance. Michael Hall was 8th for Result X Pure Sims, and his teammate Carl Hardy was 2nd in class, 9th on track. Evan Kiso, 3rd in class and 10th on track for SRG Academy. Paul Hurley was 11th for just an average sim racer gold. His sister teammate, left-handed yeeted girl, was the winner of the AM class. 12th overall for just an average sim racer. 13th was Demis Tictular for Hydro Race Racing Forces Red. And 14th being Pete Van Gool, PVG, for Result Clothing iRacing team. Jamie Wilson was 15th for Team Chimera. Chris Needham was 16th, a good result for Air Smart Racing. Second in class, Chris London, 17th on track, with the best racing number on planet Earth for JC Academy Bronze. 18th was Deck Crowther for Blade Designs. 19th was Jamie Ayres for Result Clothing. And 20th and 3rd in class was Odie Payne for Safeguard. Well done to him. Class honours there. Daniel Lewis was 21st for Blade Designs. Josh Taylor was 22nd for JC Academy Bronze. 23rd was Darrell Wright for Safeguard. Ura Larkinen was 24th for Hydro Race Racing Forces Red, and the sister teammate RDJ 25th for the Purple team. David Ayres was 26th for Safeguard. Styler Scoble was 27th for VTS Esports. Kevin Aylett was 28th for just an average sim racer. 29th, I think I was up to. Thomas Coombe for JC Academy Silver. Stefan Goebel 30th for BTS Esports. Kylie was 31st for Air Smart Racing. Andy Littler was 32nd for Workguard. Stefan Klauke 33rd for Hydro Race Racing Forces Purple. Alex Rogers was 34th for Sim Racing Grid, a lap down, as was Tony Walker after what happened on lap 1. Did our very best to try and get them back in the fold. With the why I overpressed that, don't know. Just craziness. So you often get people trying to practice their pit stops, and on this track, Jay, they absolutely shouldn't they? Because that pit lane entry is obscene. I've already said it once.
Yeah, no, it really is. I think with how long the laps are here, you're not going to get any more than perhaps 2 tries to nail it. And if you end up being in a pack and all going in the pits on the same lap, I think we're going to see fireworks, and a lovely little Tokyo drift just there from Chris. Not quite a spinning around, so I'll give it a solid 2. But
Yeah. Fraser Garrett says Tom smashed it on the chat. He really did. Good to see the solidarity of this particular racing community. Really good.
We'll see how this practice goes.
Line him up. 3-2-1. Who's that normally? Can't remember. But they're at work.
Ah, Corey. Corey.
Oh, it's Corey, right, okay. So yeah, you just saw the pit lane entry, folks. It's just a bit silly, really, isn't it? Other people doing practice starts. Other people on track doing stuff. Practice starts being done there in the background by Alex Rogers. Uphill start. That's an interesting one. I suppose most of the start-finish line is uphill, isn't it?
Yes, actually. Yeah, very slightly.
Slightly. Some laughter, a few of these, some of that.
A few celebration ones.
Yes,
There we
throw it all
go.
out there. Let's go.
Single hat because
One? Just one?
yeah,
Woo!
don't deserve it. Don't deserve more than that.
Nice work there from Alex doing the drift.
12 seconds to try and practice your pit entry.
Yeah. Just the one there from Daryl. No, not Daryl. Here we go. Look at this. Ridiculous.
How tight that is. It is a ridiculous pit entry. Imagine if you got your first stall as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I would be forgiven for doing what I did at Donington if that was the case. Right then, folks, that was the end of that warm-up session. We will now go into our feature race, Reverse 15, and your grid looks like this. Jamie Wilson will lead us away. On the front row next to him will be PVG, Pete Van Gool. Next end grid. Demis Ticcilar will go off third. Fourth will be Fraser Garrity. Paul Hurley will go off fifth. Evan Kiso will go sixth. Seventh will be Carl Hardy. Michael Hull will be eighth. Ninth will be Renee Earhart. 10th will be Stephen Walker. 11th will be Sam Blees. Pete Newman will go off 12th. 13th, when I can find it. Let's find. Oh, why am I on this camera? I don't know. Not that camera. Not that camera. None of the cameras are decent. Where was I? 13th will be Tom Woodcock. David Johansson off 14th. Andrea Stefanino will go off 15th. That might be a bit hairy because he'll be midfield. 16th, Chris Needham. 17th, Chris London. Deck Crowther off 18th. Stop flashing your lights. 19th, Jamie Ayres. Odie Payne off 20th. Daniel Lewis off 21st. 22nd, Josh Taylor. I thought he'd listen to me for a second there. David Ayres quit it. Darrell Wright off 23rd. 24th, Euro Larkinen. I've lost where my button is because I'm distracted by all these idiots that are flashing their lights. 25th, RDJ, Ronald de Jong. 26th, David Ayres. Silas Goebel off 27th. 28th, Kev Aylett. 29th, oh, you distracted me, Thomas Coombe. 30th, Stefan Goebel. 31st, Jason Huntington. Honestly, it's distracting. Andy Litter off 32nd. 33rd will be Stefan Klauke. Last to first challenges for Alex Rogers and Tony Walker, 34th and 35th. Oh, give me another camera, please. Right, let me get the track map up. Let me get the battle box up. Where's that? I pressed it, but it's not there, but never mind. Right, let's go and have a look at what's happening at the front. Look at the grid. It's remarkable. Look at that, Jay.
Yeah,
Special,
what a view.
that. Right the way back to the turn. Well done, everybody, for turning up tonight and making this a fantastic spectacle that you're seeing on the screen. And thanks to everybody in the chat for showing up and joining us, chatting away. Well, what are you laughing at?
It looked like PVG turning left and right was dancing in his car. It looked fantastic.
I'll have to watch that later as we wait for the lights to go out, folks, and we will be racing here at Laguna Seca. We are gone, and
Another
Jamie
great
Wilson,
Audi start.
brilliant. He's legged it.
And
Here we
they've
go, Flip.
really got those Audi starts done
Oh,
here, but
3.
hopefully we learn some lessons from this one.
Maybe,
It's
maybe
still very compact, 3 wide in some respects. There's, I think that's Paul Hurley, just had a mega turn to Andretti hairpin there, but has lost it over the next. And that's Demis Ticcilar off wide. Meanwhile, it's still too wide for some of these going over the next couple of corners. Hallington, Goebel, all 3 with meatball flags at the moment.
How did they get meatball flags? Dear me, we're going to have a look at that. I don't understand how that happened. No block track this time round.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Jamie Wilson in the lead as we approach up the hill,
Oh,
going
yeah.
towards the corkscrew.
Better get a camera
Fraser
on him quick.
Garrity. Yeah, Fraser Garrity about 3 tenths behind PVG. And ready, everyone?
Woo-wee! Yeah. Oh, I heard braking car. Don't know about you.
Yeah, a lot of cars braking around 25th position at the moment, going down the hill. It looks like they've all sorted themselves
Oh,
out.
have they?
Darrell Wright and I think it was Andy Littler as well, dropping a couple of positions. A lot of the slower cars towards the back getting swamped by the 2 pros towards the back.
Right, something
Stephanie
going on here.
overtakes Woodcock.
3 wide?
Dion.
No. Whoa,
Yeah,
wow.
It's a nice flat corner, so as long as you get yourself nice and clean through there, you can beat the other 2.
Yeah.
Oh, and in the background, one of the work guard cars doing a nice little fancy power slide round there.
Yeah.
That's 4 cars with a
Style
meatball
points.
now as Jason
No.
Hallington joins that list.
Oh, you what? Right, we're going to have a look at these when everybody's calmed down, if that even happens. There's something going on here. No, not here. Where was that? Might have been this. There's all sorts going on.
Yeah, Kev only 1/10 behind RDJ at the moment. Meanwhile, everybody up to 15th place is within 1 second of whatever. Somebody
Someone
spins
went really
in front.
wide.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
And somebody's trying to control the car, nearly inadvertently puts it into the racing line.
That's
and
very
luckily,
unusual
no
for-
casualties.
For somebody to lose the car like that, so rather
Oh, and the
unusual.
Audi behind, one of
Blimey,
the
crikey.
Blade Design cars.
Is this called? Why is Alex? What happened to Alex Rogers? Oh, he's gone and he's out.
Yep, completely
Wow.
disconnected from that
Don't know
one
what
at
that's
the
all
moment.
about.
8th place, Michael Hall
No, I need a camera.
is quite close to his teammate in front. And look at this, Jamie Wilson. First bit
Yeah.
of defensive driving I've seen so far on this race. It
Deck
looked like he was
Crowther
about to
and-
leave away.
Is that Paul Hurley on the inside of him?
It is, yep.
Yeah.
Deck has a much
Mega wide.
better exit from that one, so we'll go into the Andretti hairpin in front. I'm sure that's someone just coming out the pits. I think it's a Goebel.
One of the Goebbels, because they're both in there. They're both out now.
Oh, and that's
Oh my God! Where's that car gone? Who was that?
that's
that Chris?
Kevin, I think, going to
Oh, no.
towards the back there.
Yeah, Kev Aylett, that
Manages
was.
to get
Yeah.
back on.
His car's
Luckily,
got
Pete,
damaged.
the entrance. Yep, the entrance to that corner. Not completely sandy to the point it slows you down. You
Okay.
can brake on it if you really want to. That's a meatball flag for Kev Aylett, and one of the Goebbels has a black flag as well.
Oh dear, that'll be a dangerous pit exit then. Or speeding in the pits, one of the two. Well, Laguna Seca has given us plenty of drama, hasn't it, Jay? I mean, I wouldn't have predicted half of this. Don't know about you.
Well,
Or is it
after the yellow flag
synonymous?
on the first one,
Well,
yeah,
maybe,
we'll
fair
see
enough.
what happens here, because there's still plenty
hello.
going on. That's Kev going out
Oh.
wide, may have lost a bit of that turning ability. Look at that, 4 cars
Pushing
going
each other up the hill.
back to front. It's like the human centre. No, I can't
No,
mention it here.
no. Saw that film. Can't get it out of my head. We've got PSTD or whatever it's called. Is that right? No, PTSD. There we go.
That's the one.
Yeah. Slow down for Kev Aylett. That's just insult to injury, if ever I've heard of it.
Yeah, I'm hoping Kev can get across to the side for pet entry as soon as possible without getting involved in anything. But look at how
This is the
close
battle
all
for
these cars at
first.
the moment.
That there is the battle for first. It's like 12 cars, 13 cars
12 cars,
deep.
12 cars
12.
deep, 3 classes,
Yeah.
4 different cars. It's like watching a Royal Rumble stats video or something like that. Just like,
Yeah, it really
there
is.
have been 527 competitors in the 24 years of the Rumble, with 2 seconds being the spot. But anyway, to our own little Royal Rumble just here.
Yeah.
Any one of these 12, depending on mistakes in front, can find themselves on the podium.
Right, let's have a look and see at some of these. Nobody's actually doing anything right this second, are they? No.
Maybe 24th at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
It's a nice pass
Nice.
from Demis on the...
Oh, it was. Josh is
Ooh, and
coming
I'll
back.
tell you what, Taylor. Is Taylor going to be crazy enough
Nice,
to
clever,
do it?
Clever move. Tucked himself in before the death happened.
Kevin with just getting into the pit box now. Still in the pits somehow though. So I don't know if they really struggle getting in or if they're taking manual repairs.
May have not flicked the button on the fast repair. Some people have it defaulted off, don't they?
Oh no. Right, I thought we could get a move just here from Stephen Walker.
Yeah, that's what I was watching. He's obviously feeling racy. The Velocity's not... Oh, my God.
Oh, and
that's a long slide. This rear tyres are going to be so hot. And he's now got Renee on him. So Renee's not going to wait, I don't think. He shouldn't have to.
And there's another battle just behind as well, which is
this.
Yeah, getting nice and close too at the same time. Paul Hurley leading the way in this group from Deck Ralver, Jamie Ayres, Sam Blees, Eurolacton, RDJ, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Brilliant. Oh, he's down the inside here. That's not going to be job done yet because the outside line there is pretty hefty.
Yes, and this is going to go straight into the kink here, and he can't back up now because
no!
Jamie Ayres is there on the inside to block and tee up because of these two, expecting a too wide. It has allowed Jamie the opportunity to take the inside line at the corkscrew. How good she braking.
Brilliant.
Fantastic. Brilliant.
Absolutely
overtake.
Brilliant. Well done to Jamie Ayres. Jamie Ayres runs leagues earlier in the week. I might end up broadcasting his if he wants me to. Let's see what's going on. Oh, Renee Earhart's just done Stephen Walker there. That Velocity not so good on the fastest stretches, good through the twisty bits. So Stephen might just get this back. Oh, wrong car.
Fuel saving it is.
Yeah, apparently. I didn't think this would be a fuel safe track. It's not normally.
I think whilst you've got so many cars in front fighting away, why would you push harder when you can just push smarter?
Like we did there.
Hopefully be able to go in for a shorter pit stop, and whilst everyone else is still taking chunks out of each other at the same time.
Yeah.
Because look how close it still is between the first 7. I don't think it will be until maybe Pete Newman or Stefanina gets first place that we start seeing people make their plays for sure.
Yeah.
Hansen giving a flash to Tom Woodcock, but you don't want to be flashing Woodcock too much. Or you know what? No, I'm not going to go there. It was
so many things in my head now.
Yeah.
Half a chance of a no-stop strategy, says Jeff. Oh, never even considered that.
I think it's been done before. I'm
Oh.
pretty sure Sam Blees was the one who did it. Don't quote me on it, just in
well,
case I'm completely wrong.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone has done a no-stop here before, but if there is a safety car in this race, absolutely.
Yeah, guarantee.
A no-stop would definitely be on the cards for some, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
Chris London. There's a few cars here that are many positions back from their starts. Demis Tixlar being one of them, back 19. He's on a recovery now after, I think, he's not been in the pits, but he got roughed up at the beginning. Let's have a look at some of these incidents. So, who are we missing at the minute? Let me scroll up.
If there's a go ball one, because there seems to be 3 meatballs at the same time.
That's him entering pit lane. Silas entered the pit lane early. I don't know why. And then, so this.
It's straight from the start, so.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Not sure.
Oh. So there was already a crash and he got involved in it. That was nothing to do with Silas until it was. Sorry, that was Stefan. Stefan, that was.
Yeah,
Where's
might have to
Silas
check
then?
that V join out at some point, because that looked like that could have been potentially an avoidable one, unless it was just somebody trying to catch the car.
So I've got I've got Silas Goebel entering pit lane and nothing else. So oh, he's parked it on the start, has he? No, what's this? Why is what?
Bad start, so getting as wide as you can, and then
That's him entering pit lane, by the way.
Oh, literally.
Yeah.
Entering the pit
We've
exit.
seen the Jason
Just-
Haddington one now, so yeah. We've seen the Tony Walker one because that's around the corner. Stefan Klauke. Right. Okay. Well, I'll give you something to actually watch before we get bored of Pete doing replays. Fraser Garrett's still in third place. Jamie Wilson's still in first. Oh, I've just cursed Fraser Garrett. As Pete Newman lifts him out of that corner. Ooh, what's
and so it's
PVG
happening
doing?
ahead.
Yeah,
PVG
PVG.
giving the smallest amount of slipstream, I think, to Pete Newman there.
Oh,
the
right.
little trickle. It's like
Oh.
getting a baby deer with like the breast and the milk. And
That's
just
so
like, you
funny.
have the smallest bit, but the deer here is Fraser Garrity.
Yeah.
But no, or Pete
Oh,
Newman even.
Look at them.
Oh, Stefanino with a slowdown.
Whee! Oh yeah, Stefanino with this. Oh yeah.
This is not the best place to have that slowdown at all.
No, what was that going on behind? That was David Johansson on Tom Woodcock. Oh no 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 no!
And Tom is not going to let the position go.
That's a
He
good
is
bit
chasing
defended.
Carl Hardy.
Yeah.
He's chasing Carl. He's chasing Evan as well. Pete Newman jumps up
Drag
into
race.
second place. So now we're going to see the quickest, the pros in this group here deciding if they want to go for that early pit stop or not. As actually Pete Newman goes all the way into the lead, and that's Michael
That
Hall.
is Michael Hall
It's run by
round.
Renee.
Right.
Oh,
They're gonna have to
jeez.
watch this. I know.
And Michael Hall has gone straight to the pits.
How has he? Might have to watch that again. I'm gonna have to scroll for a while though,
I
folks.
think we need to watch Tom right now and David, because I don't think this battle is
Tom,
anywhere
Tom.
near done yet. Oh, it's
Well,
not Tom.
David's-
That's oh, it's Fraser then. Sorry, I got them both mixed up just there.
Oh,
But yeah,
okay.
no, Fraser is still right on Johansson here.
Yeah, we've got a few people leaving the pits at the minute. Daniel Lewis, Tony Walker. Maybe they can make it to the end now, which might make it interesting later on. Michael Hall in the pits because he's towed. Let's just have a look at that again.
Oh, what a
Whoa,
run out of that corkscrew!
sorry, we just ruined that. Never mind. We're watching this now. So this is what happened here. There's a bit of solid air involved, to be fair, and then it's just reset. Okay, I thought there was going to be more to it than that. I missed a really good corkscrew for that. PVG into pit lane. That looks like a scheduled stop, as does Jura Larkinen. So, people
Undercuts
choosing.
are activated.
Yes, exactly that. People are choosing to undercut. I think Kiso. Oh, and Pete Newman's got the lead, and I didn't even notice that. So.
Oh yeah, that happened ages ago, Pete.
Oh, did it really? Right. Okay. It's good that I'm here, isn't it?
Yeah, as soon as Pete got past
He's gone.
PVG, it seemed that he'd managed to get a run on Jamie Wilson as well, unless Jamie let him go. I don't know.
Not
Very
sure.
unlikely, I think. But
Well-
this is perfect for Pete in that if he's not going to fuel save, he needs as much clear air in front of him to try and get a gap. And what a gap so far! Already over 2 seconds, whilst championship contenders behind him are struggling.
Yeah, I think everybody behind him must be fuel saving, given the difference in the speed.
Well, one of them is behind one of his teammates. You're on him.
Yeah. Well, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, Stefanino right behind Carl Hardy at the moment, and Carl is obviously going to play fair, but he's not going to roll over either. He has his own race as he's trying to catch up to Evan to get the Pro-Ams
Yeah, and
win for this feature.
Any more takers for pit lane? Yes, Tom Woodcock. He has.
Oh, that's a cut.
You would
That was
think,
a big
yeah,
cut.
but no penalty.
That must have been very on the cusp. I know with some pet entries, if you cut it enough that you end up even grazing that cone
Yeah.
on the inside, it can really punish you. But so far, so good,
Wow.
it looks like.
Yeah. Some big gaps forming behind this group now because it's a mix of pitted cars and non-pitted cars. I'll put the pit times or pit laps up rather. Pit lap, that one. And then you can see who's been in the pits, folks, and who has not. This is the closest battle on track right now, which is Andrea Stefanina lining up left-handed Yeet girl. I want some of that glue that Fraser's eating. That's classic. Thanks, Chesney. Made me properly giggle there. Don't forget to thumbs up the stream. Yes, please, folks. It does mean a lot to us. I didn't realise how much until Jay Corley explained it to me recently. But each one of those interactions is what it's termed. Does a lot for people finding this stream in a random fashion, Jay. Is that the right way to describe that?
It can boost a little bit of discoverability of the channel, but also, you know,
Wow.
streams with a lot of thumbs ups look pretty good.
Yeah, that's true as well.
Pete Newman with quickest lap of the race, a 1:27.55, as it stands 2 seconds quicker than Jamie Wilson in second place. You got to think that all the pros that are currently in this group ahead might want to consider perhaps going for that little undercut just there. PVG, the top of the pitted. I think he said superstars there. Well,
Yeah,
I suppose
superstars.
some of them to us are superstars. Of the pitted drivers right now in at 19th place and finds himself 6 seconds behind Josh Taylor. So that's 6.5 seconds of pure, unadulterated, clear road.
Wow. And that is Rene Earhart around the outside of Carl Hardy.
Brilliant move.
That was
Poor Carl
just
now
amazing.
getting absolutely taken over by the BSTV team just there.
Oh, I heard crashing ahead.
Yeah, there's a big crash up ahead.
Is
That's
there?
Kiso off the circuit,
where's he
taking a
gone?
bit of a scenic route as well. Slow
back
down,
on,
so lets
back
his
on.
teammates on.
He's got to slow down for his trouble. That seems like a bit of a double insult, but
Stefanina is up into second, so let's have a look at Stefanina's pass.
Stefanina.
Because it looks like it may have been something
Oh.
to do with that, as one of the
Let's have a look.
BSTV cars goes into the pit. That's Sam Blees.
Stefanina. Oh, there. Oh, yeah. Hang on, it keeps moving on me. I think I got it. Yeah, I
Here
did.
we go. Jamie Wilson up the inside, and somehow Stefanina has landed themselves ahead of everybody else.
No.
And oh, it's
It was-
Evan, who was the architect of Stefanina's success there. Nearly turned, but managed to keep the car nice and controlled. And poor Evan there, just, maybe missed a braking point or something, but it has allowed
No,
the
I think-
fortress the walls.
I think it was Jamie Wilson early on at the brakes.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be a possibility too, actually.
Yeah, I think that
Let's
was...
not discount that either.
Yeah, let's have another look at it quickly. Can't find it. There it is. Just watch Jamie Wilson. I don't know whether you've got the same cameras as me, but just watch Jamie Wilson. He seems to brake a lot earlier than both cars behind him. So he starts braking now. And everybody else is braking later, and I think Evan's been absolutely caught out by that. And it's probably because Jamie's in the fuel-saving fraternity.
Oh, we might want to
Yeah, I'm
get
doing
back to
it,
the
I'm
action
doing
for
it, I'm doing
fourth
it.
place because it is so
Ah,
tight.
gee
Oh,
whiz.
wee.
Whee! There we go. Loving it.
Woo.
Hopefully you're all doing that at home.
Look how close it is between all these. Like this is
Mental.
as entertaining as this is. As entertaining as this is,
Very
it's costing all these lots so much time. And this pit now from Fraser could potentially keep him ahead of all of these people right now. Look at the front of Kiso's car just there. That's
phew. Yeah, it looks like it's
slapped
driven
up.
into a bollard or something.
it looks like it's about 9 beers deep.
And Steve walked
Smashed.
through. Yeah, I thought he was going to go to the pit straight away. It must have been a pretty big impact that he felt. But he's carried on. Whoa. As Stephen Walker kind of dips off the track. Meanwhile, Pete Newman has got himself a 6.4 second lead. Absolutely mighty, but we think everybody else behind him is fuel saving, with the possible exception of Andrea Stefanino, who doesn't know how to fuel save. He just knows how to go mega fast. Jamie
Fastest
Wilson.
lap of the race so far.
Is it?
Stefanino.
Oh, it is just as well on the last lap. Jamie Wilson, we think, is the start of the fuel saving fraternity, and there's all sorts going on back here now. So this is this all of these pitted? Ooh, Tom Woodcock, Sam Blees.
Yes.
and PVG just in front. So Tom Woodcock putting up a good fight against these pro cars. I like what he's done tonight. I think he's going to have
He's got a great run just there on Samblees.
Can't do much with it because of the corkscrew. Whee! Off we go
That
again.
was very close to
Nice.
a slowdown just there
It
from
was.
Tom Woodcock, but just keeps it in time. And to hang on, PVG just got on the radio for something, but he is in front of Sam Blees and Tom Woodcock at the moment.
Yeah, he's not
So I
near
don't know if he's going to let them go on the straight.
Maybe,
I'll
I
be
guess.
confused if he does.
Yeah, that'd be odd. I'm going to have to go back to this because Jamie Wilson's having pressure apply. Oh, Ollie Payne's gone to pits.
There's
why.
about paid to the pits.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
keep an eye on that.
Cheers. Oh, Jamie is trying to go defensive, but the overspeed is just mighty from David Johansson.
Yeah, really good move just then. Rene's still keeping up with them at the same time. So now that we've got Johansson in
from
front.
Jamie.
Oh, you know what? I was just about to say, Jamie, if he gets a good exit out of there, could be on for another attack. But I feel Jamie, from the start of next lap, is going to be looking over his shoulder a little bit more than looking ahead of him.
Yeah.
Andrea Stefanino with a slowdown and Sam Blees with a meatball.
Eh? Where's
Down
that
the 23rd.
from? Oh my god, yeah. And he's gone to pits.
Yeah, that's
Oh, his car is destroyed. Why isn't that
That's the
gone?
front end completely gone there.
Yeah,
so
it is.
having a look, and PVG and Tom Woodcock are both still racing.
Let's have a look. See what happened. This is the battle. So that's PVG on his inside, right? So it's got to be with him.
Yep, turn 3. And a
Oh, he's-
little bit of a
Was
spin, but
hardly any- Eh?
and
Straight into
then
the
the
wall.
wheels seem to have gone.
Let's have a look at that again and go on board with him, because is that a technical issue after the fact?
Potentially.
I need
Cockpit.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at that wheel. There's a little gap. I thought he'd saved that quite well
Yeah,
there.
me too. And then, what was all the lefty righty? Is that a technical issue? Is he
Let
lost?
go of the wheel.
Maybe let go of the wheel. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Right. Let me get back onto live running. I don't know what that was. That's a bit inexplicable from my perspective. He straight lined the gravel. You can see the steering going left and right, very, very frenetically.
Oh, a bit wide there from
Whoa,
Jamie Wilson.
yeah.
Let's go open the door here for Rene. Have Team Cutting Corny to take that inside.
He doesn't need two
And-
invites. He
wow.
only needs the one.
What
Yeah.
That's such a great pass there.
Brilliant.
And should be able to defend it through here.
Do you know what? I've
Unless-
seen him do so many good overtakes tonight. Like really clean. Round the outside of somebody before. That one was brilliant. He did one in the previous race as well, which I thought was pretty good. He might be up for the driver of the meeting, yeah. You'd have to win your races, folks, to get driver of the meeting in this league. Jamie Ayres to pit road.
Yeah, we've seen driver of a meeting given out for all sorts of things.
Yeah.
Bribery is not one of them.
Oh.
Bribery, Pete, is not one of
Oh,
them.
sorry. No, it's definitely not. We don't accept.
Oh, Thomas Coombe
non-sequential
and
5 bonus.
Chris London both with
Yeah.
slowdowns in 21st and 22nd.
That must have been at the corkscrew. And because they both serve the same thing, that's kind of meted itself out. Right, Jamie Ayres coming out of the pits with cars going round his outside here.
Yep. Tom Woodcock, meanwhile, has passed PVG for 11th place and is now the highest pitted driver.
Ooh. That's interesting.
He is on a roll
He really is.
and has clear air in front of him, which now everyone's spread out in the front lot. Won't probably matter as much. But Jamie Wilson with a slowdown here, and he's going to have to let Stephen Walker
there's
go
him.
by, which he does. But with the pace of Pete Newman and Stefanino at the moment, I don't think Jamie's going to have to try too hard to get rid of it. And as soon as I say that, it's rid of. So it'd be interesting, by the way, to see whereabouts Tom Woodcock's going to end up compared to everybody else if and when they pit. Deck Crowther in the pits right now.
Well, this will start the barometer, maybe. Because it's a long way, it feels, from where Tom Woodcock is to where Deck Crowther is. Pit stops aren't that long. Oh no, they are quite long. 50 odd
It's
seconds.
it's a long pit lane
Yeah, I
at
didn't
Laguna Seca.
didn't
Plus the
expect
exit
that.
will probably count as well.
Touching
Like
to the
even though
sun.
you've got to race to the apex for turn 1, you're actually going a lot slower through there and going to be leaving the pit exit with a lot less speed than someone who's already on the track.
Yeah.
There we go. There's Deck down 17th at the moment.
Right.
Won't
so
lose any more positions, but
look at the state of that. He's absolutely flinging it through the corkscrew there. He's absolutely. I think he's having a lot of fun, Pete Newman. He's got a 6.7 second lead, so he's not gained much more. He's not gone to pits over Andrea Stefanina, who's also absolutely throwing the car about, but in such a controlled way. I do like watching him race. You know, it's fantastic. Car behaviour is incredible. Chris Needham with a slowdown. David Johansson is currently in 3rd place. I can't decide what tactic he's on. Does that make sense? Because he's like 11 seconds. No, he's not. Yeah, he is. He's 12 seconds off the lead, which would suggest he's been fuel saving, but he's kind of between one world and another.
I think it's just going to be the case for David. Just drive, see what happens, keep it consistent. Might be a bit too far away now to catch up to Pete and Stephanie. I'm just having a quick look at his lap times, and he is lapping at similar paces to the two in front. So it's the front three sort of going at their own pace.
Yeah.
Then you've got Tom Woodcock, who is nearly matching that. I'm gonna put it out there. I have a feeling Tom Woodcock's going to end up finishing in the top 5.
What?
Honestly,
Wow.
I'm here for Woodcock for 5th.
Okay. Lights flashing, which I don't agree with at any point on any race.
Yeah, I mean, this is for positions, so doesn't
Yeah, he
have
doesn't
to
have to
give it.
move.
I mean, if I was Josh, I would let him through, but it's his own. He's a strong, independent man. He can make his own decisions.
Yeah. Tom Woodcock forces the issue there and does a wonderful overtake. I think Josh was compliant as well, which is fair. So Tom has got the pressure of Pete Van Gool. Oh, yeah, that is pressure if you're doing things like that. So Pete Van Gool, who's no slouch, he's very fast. Approaching at speed now, so that's interesting. Oh, here we go. Jamie Wilson to pit road. Now he's got rear end damage.
Be interesting to see how far. Oh yeah, Tom Woodcock and Josh Taylor both with slowdowns.
I didn't want to interrupt you.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, no, Woodcock will go around the corner, probably take this corner a bit wide. No, he's already served it. And Jamie Wilson has only just got in his pit box.
Whoa.
He is the very first one, to be honest, from the reverse grid. So, and he is off, getting up to speed whilst everybody else is still going. And that is Woodcock well ahead
Like
of
miles
Jamie Wilson
ahead.
from that one.
Yeah, yeah. That's fascinating.
So Jamie Wilson was...
There he is in the background, look. Oh, he's coming out in traffic.
18, 20 seconds behind Pete Newman, you'd probably say?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, right now, Tom Woodcock is about... I'm just trying to work all this out in my head. Tom Woodcock is about 4 or 5 seconds in front. So, yeah, I still think top 5 for Woodcock is absolutely on the cards here. 15 seconds behind Chris Needham. As Stefanina, Johansson and Earhart all in the pits. Pete Newman has stayed out unbelievably.
As has
And
Stephen.
same as... Yeah. I feel Needham's going to be going in the pits too.
And then the next car in line is Tom Woodcock. These are the last of the pit stoppers. So Pete Newman.
Right. Stefanina hitting that pit exit as Woodcock's going down the main straight.
No, he's not.
Now he's going down the main straight.
That was so funny. Now. That was brilliant. Where's Andrea? Where's my mouse? There. Right. He's going to be ahead by a reasonable amount? Yeah, a reasonable amount. A very reasonable amount. 10 seconds.
Yeah,
But the
Rene
top 5
3
is still
seconds
on, like you
behind.
said. Like, I think
Oh
you're
no,
right.
no, 0.7 behind even. But I'm just reading the wrong things like completely today, Pete. So you'll have to bear with me on that one. But half a second just over now on Rene Earhart. Can Tom Woodcock break that toe? Because if not, then Rene's going to be doing everything that they can to
Yeah.
be a nuisance to Tom on this right now.
Now, ahead, we've got this happening. And I'm guessing this will also happen because unless that Veloster is powered by, like, just air, that's a... didn't know you could take the gravel on the inside.
It opens up that corner, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose it does. I've never done that myself. I'd be scared of crashing. Where's Andrea? Right then, so that looks like Pete Newman solid for the win, doesn't it?
Well, much shorter pit stop time than everybody else right now. I'm just waiting for Stephen Walker to finish theirs up to see what they've got. And Stephen Walker's gone even lower on the fuel.
What? That's insane.
So everyone's averaging about 10, 11, 12 seconds on their pits. Meanwhile, Pete Newman's on 8.8 on the pits and Stephen Walker 8.07.
What?
Like nearly a full second quicker in the pits.
No way.
Or shorter in the pits than Pete. So be interesting to see if Stephen could last till the end. Yep, Stephen Walker and Tom Woodcock now fighting it out.
Is he having to do any fuel saving? Let's just jump on board. We'll know here.
I don't think for the sake of 1 second quicker on the pit stop, you want to be in a position where you come out the pits and you're having to fuel save straight away.
No,
like, that just seems to me like it completely defies the point and you lose that in one go. That's a horrible exit out of there, which is allowing Tom to get within 4/10.
He's not fuel saving, not properly anyway.
No, absolutely not. I would be shocked if Walker was fuel saving right now.
So 7 minutes to go. By the time I stop talking, if I can even speak, and we have Pete Newman in the lead by a whopping 9.4 seconds. He's done everything right here, hasn't he? He really has. And he leads over Andrea Stefanina by that margin. And then 5 seconds further back down the road is David Johansen, with a back marker in between he and he.
Yeah, as soon as Pete managed to get the lead from this race, he only really had one option, and that was to go off in a blaze of glory until another pro car managed to get past, or if they could get past Jamie Wilson, PVG and the like. And Stefanina did have a really good race one though, so at least it's not going to be a lot of points lost. It's in this war at the moment. They're both one battle each in the battleground of Laguna Seca.
Yep. There's been some really, really good overtakes in this pair of races, I have to say, from multiple drivers. I think my most impressive ones have been Rene. I love what Tom Woodcock's managing to do and consistently managing to do. And as Rene proves my point yet again, because that's brilliant from both of them, to be fair. You've got to be a good overtakee, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Tom playing it safe for this one as well. Maybe he feels that because Rene and Stephen Walker have had many battles, some ending cleanly, some not so much. Maybe Tom's seen this as an opportunity to release the green shell on Stephen Walker, or maybe he just feels he wants to play it safe. He has a nice 4-second gap in front of PVG after an absolutely exceptional race one, doesn't want to ruin it by fighting with others too much. Two different mindsets that he could have here right now.
Absolutely. I hope Tom Woodcock comes in for an interview, because I want to figure out how many thousands of laps he's done. Cause
I think this is one of his favourite tracks ever. So that would that'd be a massive one just there. But that is potentially a big off track with big implications just there for RDJ. Fraser Geraghty having a fantastic time in AMS. Doesn't even need to be pushing as hard as he he is really. I think this is pretty much championship done if he can finish. Well, if he
where
just
is.
finishes this race,
Yeah, totally. I mean, he's what, 12 and then 28, 8 positions ahead of Thomas Coombe. Excuse me.
Yeah, Thomas having a good second race, a nice recovery drive, up 9 positions.
Yeah.
2 behind him, Tony Walker up 13. RDJ, the only car on the track who has gained more positions with 14, could go down to 13 if Fraser keeps pushing him.
Yeah, and you feel that could happen. Left-handed Yeeter Girl does seem to carry quite a lot of speed.
A really nice exit out of there as well. Stops
nice.
Eurolachlan, teammate to RDJ, sorry, from getting all up in his business. Jarl.
Yeah, you're very late on the brakes there. Almost too late for himself, but he's managed to calm that car down.
RDJ struggling with that with the Andretti hairpin there has allowed Fraser to get back within a quarter of a second. In fact, within
down
times there.
Yeah.
Underneath 2/10 as well. I feel there could be a couple of passing manoeuvres towards the end here as we reach minute number 37. We're in the final 3 minutes with Pete Newman in the lead, taking the final corner before starting one more lap, starting lap 26 in 6 in particular. So far, so good. Battle for 11th place at the moment is still rocking.
Yeah.
Closest one on the, I nearly said the pitch there, on the circuit.
I do like this is not a compliment for Fraser Geraghty. I do like the way that he kind of sheds the speed before the turn in order to get the really good run out. He's done it again there. And it gives him a good advantage once he straightens the steering out. Bit bumpy on the exit on that one, but
it's probably the number one tip I give to a lot of people who ask me about how to drive a TCR.
Oh, he's been
There's a
murdered.
little tab just there.
Oh, and he's waited.
And you're
you're
apologising straight away there. Probably, I'm going to take that as maybe the track being quite warm still, tyres going down, ABS kicking in too. But saying that, not too much lost from that. There's a couple of positions, but Fraser still with a very healthy distance between himself and next in line Thomas Coombe. But yeah, it's I get a lot of people asking like the basics of TCR. We've got a lot of new people, not just like driving TCRs, watching this stream as well, watching the track guides I do on the side as well. And with these cars, you really got to drive these with a lot more knowledge of what's happening to your front tires. Everything is happening through the front peak. So you've got your traction, your power, your grip. If you make it multitask too much, you're just going to end up like completely destroying those tires. So braking earlier, turning smoother into a corner, and like we've seen from Fraser, sometimes just opening up the corner a bit more and taking that slow entry to give yourself a much faster exit with a straighter wheel. And it's worked for a lot of the quicker drivers in here, and it's a good habit to get into with your muscle memory as well.
Yeah, it's very good advice, and you can see it also in the lines that Tom Woodcock's taken on this particular circuit. He's actually gaining on Renee now. Maybe it's for the same reason. Maybe Renee's fronts are done after pushing the car a bit too much. We're going to watch the mighty Pete Newman, current reigning champion, leader of the series, and about to be the winner of our feature race this evening, Jay.
Yeah, and it's, oh, what's a spin? No, I'm just kidding, folks. Don't worry about that. Pete Newman is your winner of the feature race at Laguna Seca. A fantastic drive. As soon as they broke out into the lead, there was really no stopping Pete at all. I think even with a horrible pit stop, he would have been miles in front of Andrea, who just struggled to get through that cluster of cars when it mattered the most. Tom Woodcock, I'm just going to say now, Pete,
Yeah.
100% my driver of the
And
day.
mine. That's too
Yeah,
good, isn't it?
yeah, there we go. So we decided Tom Woodcock driver of the day, as well as winning both pro-am races. Just you can tell when someone has a favorite track, and when someone puts the time and effort to go into there, you get a performance like Tom Woodcock's. And speaking of great performances, Fraser Geraghty as well, with a very commanding double race win in AMS as well. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be Fraser Geraghty as your AM champion as well, barring a drugs test failure.
Yeah, which I will do repeatedly just to be sure. Right. Still Rexall, right? Just asking. More, more cars finishing. OD Payne will be the last one over the line. And Chesney, force him some drugs and then do the drugs test. So Alan, from a little while ago, I've been meaning to mention this track suits Pete and his calm, accurate line. Absolutely right. He approaches the corners, not that he has to like wrestle them to the ground, but more that he has to just, navigate the obvious obstacle. A very calm approach to it is as well. I'm sure these guys have finished, but they're still racing. Yeah, I think they are still racing. Yeah, it's Carl Hardy and co. This is good to watch. Kind of like it.
Must be some sort of dare. Whoever's last to the pits.
Maybe.
Last to the
which
pit.
would be quite
Last to
funny.
the pits has to pet like buy around.
Yeah. So, well done to all those that do the cool down lap. I do like to see that. It's good, isn't it? It finishes off the simulation, if that makes sense. Just for me in my head, anyway. Yeah, let's go. Right. Let me get everything sorted, folks, and I shall give you the finishing order for our feature race this evening. So Pete Newman took all the glory in this one for result X Pure Sims. Andrea Stefanina finished in second place, a crazy 9 seconds behind. You wouldn't believe that, would you? For Dynamic E Motorsports. And David Johansson rounds out the podium for Sim Racing Grid. Stephen Walker was fourth for BSTV. Renee Earhart was fifth for Cutting Corny TCR team. My brain doesn't know what my mouth is doing right now. Tom Woodcock finished top of the class for Pro-Am again, second time tonight. Sixth on track. 7 seconds ahead of is that 7 seconds? I can't count. Yeah, for just an average sim racer. 7 seconds ahead of PVG, who was second in class, seventh on track for Result Clothing, and then Carl Hardy, third in class, eighth on track for Result X Pure Sims again. So good points for Result X Pure Sims again. Evan Kiso was ninth tonight for SRG Academy. Had two great races tonight. In the first race, he was 10th. So Mr. Consistency for Evan. Jamie Wilson, 10th for Team Chimera. He led for quite a long time. It was impressive. RDJ was 11th for Hydro Race Racing Forces Purple. Fraser Garrett saying he ruined his pit stop, Jay. Didn't see that. I'll have to go and replay that for everybody to enjoy. Where was I up to? There. Jamie Ayres was 12th for Result Clothing. Chris Needham was 13th for Smart Racing. Fraser Geraghty was first in class, in 14th overall, and for just an average sim racer. Euro Larkinen was 15th for Hydro Race Racing Forces Red with Deck Crowther, 16th for Blade Designs. Paul Hurley was 17th for just an average sim racer Gold, and 18th was Daniel Lewis for Blade Designs. Move this on. 19th was Demis Tigchalar for Hydro Race Racing Forces Red. Thomas Coombs, second in class, 20th on track for for JC Academy Silver. I'm going crazy. Tony Walker on a recovery drive from race 1, 21st for BSTV. Chris London, third in class, 22nd on track for JC Academy Bronze. Josh Taylor, 23rd for JC Academy, bronze as well. Excuse me. Did I say that Chris London was third in class? Don't know, but he was. Josh Taylor, we've done that one. David Ayres, 24th for Safeguard, followed by both his teammates, Darrell Wright, 25th, and Odie Payne, 26th. Team dynamic, absolutely working there. Well done to all of those guys. Kylie was 27th for Air Smart Racing. Stefan Goebel was 28th for VTS Esports. 29th was Silas Goebel for VTS Esports. Stefan Klauke was 30th for Hydros Racing Forces Purple. Kev Aylett was 31st for Just an Average Sim Racer. Sam Blees was 32nd for BSTV. These are all many laps down now. Michael Hall 33rd for Result X Pure Sims. Andy Littler 34th for WorkGuard. And Alex Rogers 35th. We saw his incident at Andretti Hairpin for Sim Racing Grid. A dramatic pair of races. In the first race, lap 1 incidents at Andretti, followed by some very competitive racing. Race 2 was just kind of bunched racing throughout, Jay. It was it had good elements of what you want for a race, apart from the yellow, obviously, but block track's a block track, right?
Yeah, absolutely. As we saw in, especially in the feature, there's always a battle going on, and quite a lot of strategic calls to be made early. Once Pete had wriggled away free from the reverse grid, you almost sense the panic with some of the pro drivers, and you can almost hear them thinking out loud, saying, "Should I pit now? Should I stick with it?" And for like the likes of PVG and Tom Woodcock, pitting early is really cemented their positions in their classes because of that early decision. There, it was really fascinating to see.
Yeah, honestly, really was. We're in a gifted position, and I think it's only justified that you should interview our double vote for driver of the meeting, because he's in the chat. Would you like to speak with driver of the meeting, Tom Woodcock?
Sure, why not?
Excellent
Street track,
stuff.
so.
And mid-conversation.
in the middle of the
Love it.
convo, yes,
Every
get
time it's
in.
great.
Hello.
It's great. We've brought in Tom Woodcock. He wasn't expecting to be this early, but he's been
wasn't.
brilliant this evening. Over to you, Jay.
Yeah, thank you, Pete. Tom, absolutely clinical performance tonight. I've already heard from teammates through the week that this is one of your favorite tracks, and
Yeah,
if
by
that
a long
is,
way.
yeah, it showed absolutely an absolutely phenomenal pace in qualifying. Race 1, you did everything right. With those two already being absolutely fantastic for you this evening. What was your overall tactics in the reverse grid for the feature race? What was your strategy going into it?
I didn't really have a strategy. I was just trying to go as fast as possible. But eventually I realised that there was a pack of like 10 cars at the front where everybody was pretty quick, but we're all going really slowly. So I just chucked it in the pits quite early, and then was going to try and get some clear laps in. But I ended up getting stuck behind PVG, who was doing an excellent job of defending. It was very good, but I lost so much time there. Yeah, it kind of worked out, which is good. I could have been a little bit further up if I had a clear track, but I'm very happy with it anyway.
Yeah, oh no, absolutely, a brilliant performance. PVG was actually somebody, I think he pit 1 or 2 laps before you actually, so managed to get the undercut done a little bit sooner. So it's for anyone else who's watching now and in longer races like this one, if you see a battle in front of you at Laguna Seca, just do what PVG and Tom has done here tonight, and again the pits as early as possible. It really seemed to really do justice for you here. Do you have any other tracks this season that you are also a big fan of, and can we expect to see more
To be
blistering
honest, I haven't looked at the schedule for ages. Let me have a look. Where do I find it?
I'll help you out. I'll read them out, and you can say brilliant or absolute trash. Let's
Right.
do this.
Okay.
One second.
So whilst
we
Pete's
have.
looking, I think we need to announce to you as well that we have already both decided this early to vote you as driver of the day. So
Oh, yay. Thank
congratulations
you.
on the 2 votes
Excellent.
on that one.
Yeah.
Thank
It's
you
the
very
easiest
much.
decision of the season.
Cool.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Amen to that. So, Watkins Glen, first up.
Which layout is it?
Boot.
I'm good there. Yeah, that's a good track.
Oh,
Excellent.
that's a win.
the
Yeah,
right
a win
answer.
incoming.
Snetterton, but it's the 300.
Again, love that track. Really good. Done
Oh,
loads
you
of
know
laps
what?
there.
He's going to go for overall win there. That's it. Sorted.
Thruxton.
Also really good. That's probably one of my fastest tracks.
That was
Okay,
the
fans are
right
going to get
answer.
really bored of like a Woodcock domination here,
Well,
but
yeah, we'll
okay, next one.
And then Mosport, Mid Ohio.
Once again, yeah, really like it. That's an
Can
excellent
you-
end to the season. Should be great.
Can you lie about that? Let's try again. Tom, how do you find Mid Ohio?
It's awful. I can't stand it. Yeah, I'm so
thank
slow there.
goodness!
Yeah.
Oh, there's some justice in the world. No, it sounds like you've got a lot to look forward to for the rest
Yeah.
of the season.
Definitely.
How are we looking in the championship standings?
I was second at some point. I think I was in fifth before this race. Hopefully, I've climbed a couple of places after that. I know that Thomas wasn't racing.
Tom Woodcock,
Ah,
fifth
yes.
place.
Yeah.
And we
what
did
I've-
say about Thomas's potentially having another drop week where it could stifle the points. So maybe with your performance tonight, you would have completely lit a fire underneath the whole class. And yeah, that
Well, we'll
could be
see.
absolutely fantastic. I'm sorry for this next bit, Pete, but I'm also going to drag in Tom's teammates here, where we're going to
No, I know
have
who
the
they
one, the
are.
only.
There you go.
Paul Hurley's going to be coming in mid-conversation. Fantastic. And I'm also going to drag in for your interview pleasure,
What?
Pete,
No.
as you can now interview
No.
very quickly as
Oh,
a
dear.
group
Why
here,
do you hate
Paul
me so
Hurley
much?
and Fraser Garrettine.
Oh,
We don't hate you.
really?
We just slightly love how riled up you get. So,
no.
Paul, Fraser, welcome into the booth.
Hello.
Pete, it's all for yours. It's been a great evening
Excellent.
for JS.
Paul.
We're
back.
Yes, well, you know the phrase, Jay. How much cock could a woodcock cock? Could
Good
it?
delivery, Paul. Good
How
job.
much?
Sorry,
How
say
much
that again.
woodcock could a woodcock cock if a
How much cock could a woodcock cock?
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
so we could be the next So Solid crew in here.
Well, no. Anyway,
No, okay.
so Paul, 17th. What went wrong, mate?
There was a few touches. I didn't get a best start, and then I got manoeuvred out of the way by some of the pros, shall we say?
Right.
But
Okay.
yeah, I had a little battle with Derek. I had some good battles with Euro and with Mr. De Wrong. Yeah, other than that,
Mr.
it was all right.
What?
De Wrong, Ronald De Wrong,
Oh, that's...
RDW.
Oh dear, I'm not sure that's politically correct, but never mind.
First-
We'll roll with
First
it,
race was
roll with
better.
it.
P11 first race.
Yeah, I was going to ignore that, just because it's funny. Yeah, you did remarkably well in the first race. I'm not sure what was wrong.
Well, someone threw a yellow flag, loads of people crashed. I think that might have been it.
well,
Why actually was that? I didn't see why.
someone got skittled and then bowling balled a few cars, and then
Oh, yes. Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers, yeah. Sideways across Andretti hairpin, took out a car, nudged another car, which turned in front of a whole load of other cars, and then yellow flags came out.
Can we give him bonus points for hearing Ronald de Jong?
I'm sure there's a personal vendetta here. I'm sure that's not appropriate, but never mind. And then apparently Fraser Garrett, he was in the race. I'm not sure. The jury's out right now.
I didn't see him.
No, nobody saw him. I tried to keep the cameras off him for as long as possible. A left-handed Yeeted girl did what in the first one? Oh, won his class. Boring.
He was just behind me.
Yeah, just behind you. Yeah, just keep that
Just.
obvious. And then in the second race, oh look, won his class. Boring again.
Congratulations, Fraser. Fantastic.
Well-
Cheers, Jay. I'm just
the
soaking it
other-
all in. I'm just letting Pete vent.
The other Rams need to be faster, don't they, for us?
It's what, mate?
Oh dear. So back to Paul. Well, that's legitimate. Where's SRL at? Talk to me about SRL. I don't want to have to speak to Fraser.
SRL this week is not going to Laguna for F Seca.
No.
It is going to Imola. on Friday.
I like what you did with the name, but it's going to Imola, right? Okay.
Well, that was for deck Laguna Seca. Yeah, it's going to Imola. Yeah.
Why
we
the
are
change of
around-
track, or was it just voted for?
We have 3 of us admin picks of a track each season, and the rest we look at and alter accordingly. Like we did
Paul, don't
Nürburgring
sugarcoat
GP
it.
instead of Nürburgring combined because of it didn't fit the format.
John Brown cried.
John Brown's moaning about Imola because he doesn't like sausages
Oh, what a shame.
or onions apparently.
So,
Yeah, I've always liked Imola. I think it's a good TCR track,
yeah, so
so I chose it.
for everybody who's going SR what? SRL, you race on Fridays?
We do.
At what time?
Its practice goes live at 8:30. There's an hour of that, and then 15-minute quali, 20-minute race followed by a 25-minute race.
Excellent. And what time do you start?
Streamed. Well, I'll have to do some maths now. 8:30.
8:30.
Practice does 8:30.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think 9:30. I think the first race is. So quarter to 10 maybe. Yeah, that's right. Streamed live with a commentator as well.
Excellent stuff. Oh, commentator. Who's your commentator?
Oh yeah. Joseph Beehive Mill.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
There we
Yeah.
go.
He's very good.
very
Very
good,
excitable.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Much respect to him.
And then me, Dan, and John afterwards spend Sunday evenings going through all the protests. So it's great fun.
Yeah, okay. Very good. I suppose we have to speak to Fraser. So, what were your
No, you don't have
highlights?
to.
Well, no. What were your highlights? Was it getting overtaken around the outside by Renee?
I didn't get overtaken by Renee.
I don't. You say I'm letting him pass first because
That was me.
No, was that
Tom?
you? Shit.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Pete
He's-
made a mess of
He was
that.
not a commentator. Are you even watching the race?
No.
Good job, Daisy, to
You
keep
know
it on
this-
track.
You never don't watch what's going on. And that's why I miss everything.
I mean, there's not even any trees to look at. Oh, there's a couple there, but
Yeah, I think they're acacia trees. I'm not really sure.
no.
Oh god.
you're barking mad, Pete.
Yeah,
No.
you have to be to do this.
Leave it alone.
Oh, I was just
Well,
about to say,
yeah.
can we all leave?
Leave it alone.
Oh, hang on.
Classic. Hey,
there we go.
all right. Well,
Special branch. Yeah, go on.
Special branch. Oh, it's all coming out. Oh,
That
special
was
branch.
great.
I have a special
That was
branch.
brilliant.
I've not touched it all week though. Okay, brilliant. So, in the order that you ended up in the room, Tom, your driver of the meeting, etc. Who are you going to have a shout out to before we let you loose upon whatever the next track was, which I can't remember now? Or Watkins,
I guess the biggest
Watkins.
person I got to shout is Kev for organising all of this as always. Yeah, and then
obviously.
all the other lot as well.
You mean me, Tom? Obviously me.
Yeah, of
Paul,
course. Yeah,
you're in the lower team. Be quiet.
Oh,
I'm in the.
yeah, and then obviously
did you hear that,
You
Jay?
two in
That
the
was
booth.
brutal.
Oh my god.
Well, we've only got one driver in the team. You're not going to do as well, are you?
I mean, all I'm going to say, it would be nice to actually listen to somebody else and Paul in the interview on it, but hey.
Oh dear.
It's JS gold for because it's comedy gold.
Oh, that's good. I like that. That's quite funny. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, Tom. Anybody else? Obviously not Fraser. I've just seen that one in there. That's quite funny. And Paul. Anybody else?
I don't know. You two do a pretty good job. Let's go with that. Thank you for putting this on. Yeah,
Excellent
it's good.
stuff. Okay, we will look forward to seeing you. Not the rest of them, obviously, but we'll look forward
Of
to
course
seeing
not.
you particularly at Watkins Glen this time next week. Tom,
Yeah, look forward to it.
driver of the meeting, Woodcock, everybody.
You've done it already. Driver of the meeting already.
Oh yeah, it was
Oh, yeah.
unanimous. It was
I'm
straight
just
away
that
just like,
good.
that was brilliant.
Yeah.
My easiest decision of
How
the
much
season.
did he pay you?
Go and watch what you're
not-
supposed to do, boys. Go and watch what you're supposed to do.
Keep your mouth shut, Joe.
It was probably
Oh, so it's just on a promise. So you.
Oh dear. Anyway, Tom, good luck, mate.
Well done,
Thank
Tom.
you. Right.
Right, he's gone. Who am I getting rid of next? Should we get rid of? We'll get rid of left-handed yeeted girl because he thinks he's special. Anybody you want to shout out to before we let you go? And well, you need lots more practice if you want to get one over on Tom Woodcock at Watkins. So
Tom was rapid tonight.
he
couldn't
was.
touch
He
him
was
at all.
brilliant, wasn't he?
oh nuts.
Absolutely brilliant. I
Tom for
couldn't
pro.
believe what I was seeing. Honestly, fantastic.
Yeah,
work.
let's do a massive shout out for Jura for playing massive team game for Ronald. You know that
Oh,
little
yeah.
bit of Skittles.
Yeah.
That came all right.
Was that Rogers hitting them
Who
both?
did that? That was brilliant. Who was
That was me.
Was that you? That was class. Love it.
Fraser
But you
playing
know
with
what?
balls.
Let's get the big spoon out.
All right.
Big thanks to all the other AMs for fueling me to do better than all of you lot. Oh,
Whoa.
and obviously, let's give a big shout out to Kev. I know he's not had the best night due to a couple of silly dives off some people,
Yeah.
but obviously sorting it all out. And I'm going to say a big shout out to Mr. Hardy. Actually, I don't think he gets a lot of shout out for it.
He does.
Puts the
Wobbly
practice
does
sessions
loads.
every week. And obviously, without Carl doing the sessions, Bonnis, I don't think I'll do any practice apart from Tuesdays
Yeah.
in
that is
officials.
fair.
Which
Yeah.
we upset a streamer last night. I'm not 100% sure on that. He
And
was a
do
bit
you-
shocked.
And
But
you know that Carl's been doing that now for 6 years.
wow.
No joke.
If he saved all that money, how many more pies he could have bought?
No, I'm not even going to mention the pies on it. Like, he doesn't have to do it. He just
No,
decides
he-
to do it on his own.
He doesn't. He's a legend, Carl.
He is.
So,
Absolutely. Okay.
Jay, as normal, can't wait to watch stream back. I reckon you probably carried Pete again as normal. But Pete, yeah, you'll pick it up soon.
Yeah, I'll get better. Honest, I'll try harder. Not smarter.
There we go, then.
Just like you're driving. In that case, see you next week. Left-handed yeeted girl.
Bye-bye.
Have I kicked him out or just put him back in the
No, I'm
same-
still here.
It says was here. It freaks me out every time. So, Paul, tell me what you really think of Fraser.
He's all right. He pretends he's not from Birmingham. That's the best thing. He's from the Black Country. Yeah.
Absolutely is. Properly. from Birmingham.
He's doing well. But yeah, but as I say, shout out to Tom. Like, I spoke to Jay before. I told you he was fast around here, didn't I, Jay?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
He actually goes quite well around Watkins, from what I can remember as well. So
Oh, we've been through every single track for the rest of the season, and he was only positive about every single one. So we've told him to lie about Mid Ohio, and we'll see what actually happens.
if Tom keeps, he's got the pace. If he keeps it together and doesn't nibble anyone, as your Woodcock nibble, as you heard earlier, then yeah, he's got great pace.
And anybody else you want to shout out to?
Yeah, just to everyone in the league, really. It's a good community. To my teammate, well, no, he's not here. Jack Brown's disappeared. To my sister teammates, which is Tom, Kev, and Fraser. To you guys, obviously, and yeah, I suppose even to Stefan for his lovely reports. So, and again to reiterate what Fraser said, Carl does his own generosity, puts up the sessions, and he's a legend. So
He is.
thanks to
Heart of
Carl.
gold, that boy.
Mhm.
And well
Yeah,
said.
thanks, guys.
We look forward to seeing you racing this time next week, getting beaten by Tom Woodcock. Paul Hurley, everybody.
Well, yep, thanks, Eds.
They are a crazy bunch, aren't they? Absolutely crazy bunch. Right, let's grab Pete Newman for the next interview. Welcome to the booth. Utter legend, Pete Newman.
Good evening.
So, second race, massive victory. 10 seconds in the lead, bossed the entire thing, made your way nicely to the front. I thought, oh, right, this is going to be a Pete Newman fuel save track, obviously. And then you just like absolutely mullered everybody on lap times. Was that the plan from the start? Just absolutely smash the gas pedal, or because your Jay was saying that your pit stop was shorter than many others, apart from
Stephen Walker.
Stephen Walker, yeah. Cheers, Jay.
Overfueled by a lap as well.
What?
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Wow.
That would have explained why
Unbelievable,
Stephen
yeah.
Walker's was a second quicker then.
Yeah.
His was
With literally the
8.2.
lead, Yeah.
Although my pit lane time was reasonably quick in comparison, which is nice. But anyway, yeah, the well happy with that second race because I needed to pull something out. Andrea and David have been absolutely rapid these past few weeks and been chipping away at that little lead I had. And to be fair, I've said it already to Andrea in the message, but I'm pretty sure he'll be leading the championship now, and obviously well deserved with his pace. It's just a little bit frustrated in my end in that first race, but like buggered up quali, didn't get the lap that I knew I was kind of capable of. Had the really good start, got alongside David, and then I was just like pushed. I don't know if it was Sam or Tom or someone else, It was like pushed round that first corner. It was like lost the opportunity of getting David, then got kind of ran off the track a little bit.
Yeah, we saw
Sent
that.
it up on
Yeah.
sent it up on Tom, and thought I was like, yes, P3, happy days. Only to see as I come out the corner that the safety car had called and I had to give the position back.
Yeah, yeah. It was a very
Yeah.
messy turn one in that first race. There was a lot of, well, one incident which, in isolation, was nothing, but it turned two cars into absolute bowling balls, and then blocked the track further round. It wasn't blocked for long, but race control got involved very, very quickly. Probably for the right reasons. And yeah, it probably stemmed the flow of your progression, maybe, just a little bit. And you might be right. Andrea may have levered the door open on the top of the championship, but it depends what you think about the future tracks, doesn't it? So you've got Watkins Glen, you've got Snetterton 300, you've got, I've forgotten all the others now, Mosport at the end of the season, and Thruxton.
Thruxton's in there somewhere.
Yeah, and I know you like Thruxton because didn't you win by about an hour last time we were there?
Oh, I can't remember that, but I
pretty
mean,
sure
if I did, then I'm going to love it again.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I seem to, I do like Thruxton as a track, but I feel that I haven't really been quick there. So
Okay.
yeah, maybe I did, and I've just forgotten about it. But
Possible.
yeah, I just think from my memory of it, I'm not looking forward to any of these tracks coming up.
Really?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, dear.
So should be good fun.
Well, define fun then, you know. But okay.
And I need more endurance races now. I've become an endurance driver.
I don't think there's any left.
No, I know. Put some more in.
BSTV Endurance League coming up soon.
There you go. Well, we've got the Pit Stop Cup season 2 going to get announced very shortly. I've done all the graphics for it. I just don't know what the hell we're going to race. But yeah, that's for another conversation, I think. Not for this one. It's Andrea Stefanino. What's the answer to that? Because you won the second race by a clear 10 seconds.
Well, we were all very even pace in practice.
Yeah.
That's so I say I just buggered up quali and just didn't get the lap that I knew I was capable of. So it sort of put me on the back foot back and forth. So you know, maybe if I'd have had a better quali, I could have thrown something his way in the first race. But obviously then would make it harder for the second race because I definitely had a few bits of luck getting through the traffic there. They obviously got a bit more stuck behind because I was fuel saving. I was just sat behind Steve for a number of laps, and I had Mike behind me, so teammate. I knew I could lift early and do a lot of fuel saving, so that worked out well. But yeah, obviously once Steve, he went for a move on Carl at turn 1 and sort of not spun out, but got loose a little bit.
Yeah,
So I got
saw
the
that.
inside of him,
Yeah.
and then Carl was like, "Oh, do you want to go by?" I was like, "Well, yeah, that would be very nice." And then from that moment on, it was obviously like my race changed from a fuel saving one to like, right, can I see if I can get into the lead and then get gone, because I must have had like 2 or 3 cars between me and Andrea and David at that moment. And yeah, it definitely worked out in my favour, because I wouldn't have had a 9-second lead otherwise, tell you that.
No, true. Well, I suppose so. And just so that I can go to the bookies with confidence, what are the odds you're giving yourself for winning the league this season?
Well, I mean, I'd say it's between me, Andrea, and possibly David. So it's like 3 to 1. Is that good odds? I don't know. I'm not a betting man.
So let's have a quick look at this. There's only really you and Andrea in it, unless David manages to catch you and Andrea on the absolute hop, where you two are absolutely wrecked, because he's 180 points behind you, and Andrea was only 20 points behind you. It's a bit of a 2-horse race, unless something dramatic happens, if that makes sense. So I think you're at worst 50-50 or 2-1. It just depends what answers you've got for him in the remaining 4 races, isn't it? 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 4 races. You race with him a lot, I'm guessing, in officials, or do you not race officials at the minute?
No, I don't really race officials, so
Right.
this is really the first time racing him, and it's been a pleasure at the moment. It's been awesome.
Yeah, it's been amazing to watch, to be honest. So I'm surprised he's not in for an interview, given the fact that he won the first race. But anyway, let's move on to thanks, shall we? So anybody you want to thank before we let you go and start your practice for Watkins Glen Boot, which is next week. Because, maybe you need a little bit of practice given how touch and go this is right now. But yes, anybody you want to thank before I let you go?
Well, yeah, just the usual. Obviously, Carl for putting all the sessions up, yourselves for doing such a great broadcast and such a brilliant league as well, and Andrea, David, Steve, Renee, Tom, PVG, Jimmy Wilson, Ronald de Jong. I'm just going through the list of finishing drivers in my list there, but literally everybody in this league makes it what it is. It's a real pleasure to drive in it. So thank you all.
Absolutely, and very, very well said. And we look forward to seeing you at Watkins Glen Boot next week. Our current reigning champion, Pete Newman.
Good night, all.
Awesome. Right. Next, we shall grab. Who should we grab? Should we have Stephen or Jamie? You call.
Stephen.
Stephen. Let's go and grab Stephen. Stephen. Stephen Walker, welcome to the booth. Hola.
Hola. ¿Cómo está?
Hey, ¿cómo estás, amigo? I was going to say pendejo, but I think that means something else. Oh, no, that means friend. Okay. No, amigo means friend. What does pendejo mean? Does that mean not head? I can't remember. Anyway. Somebody needs to Google that for me and let me know on the chat. So, the only boy willing to go out
Drive
there,
the best car on the grid.
Well, that's not what Jay called it. What did you say again, Jay?
What was this about?
The fact that he's in the Velocity. He's the only one left.
A warrior, the last of its kind.
Yeah.
Nearly going extinct.
Yes.
You'd honestly have David Attenborough probably doing a documentary on you at some point in the future and blaming the human race towards the end of it for its destruction.
Yeah, we would only see you at Chester Zoo or somewhere like that in some sort of conservation sort of effect.
I love Chester Zoo.
It's lovely,
Such
isn't
a
it?
good
It's
for
brilliant.
you. Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
Love red pandas.
Yeah.
Fucking love red pandas. Sorry,
Red pandas rock. They absolutely rock. But anyway, so yeah, Stephen, this is a normal interview. I don't know why you're
Yeah,
laughing.
definitely. Have you both been on something?
Mine is called Nardelli, which apparently is Toscana. It's red wine, but not nearly drunk enough of that. Jay's got no excuse because you don't drink, do you, Jay?
I do drink,
Oh, do
just
you?
not during the week.
Oh, not during the week. Maybe I should try that.
This fits in 71 pints on a Saturday. And 72 on a
Lads.
What? Yeah.
Hurrah!
Where is Mika anyway? The Mika Massive. What was it? Mashed up Mika
Mashed
Massive.
up Mika Massive.
What?
Pow, 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 pow.
Anyway, Stephen Walker's in the room. So, how are you managing to make that so quick? That thing that nobody else wants to drive.
Well, it's not quick, but
Well, yeah, it is. Because where did you finish?
it's 6th in the first race because I got a good start, and then 4th in the second race because I also got a good start.
You know, there's
managed to
laps
take
after the
myself
start, though, right?
Yeah, well, you'd think that, but that's basically the only thing that's keeping me with mostly good results. I think I struggle to get a qualifying lap out of the car. Today it was actually quite a good quali lap. But I could have only gone. I couldn't get in the 27s, but I could have done a 28, I think 0 or 1, which would have only moved me up one place anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just have to rely on the starts to overtake anyone, and then just see where I end up after the first few laps. It wasn't awful here, but I did feel in the couple of corners after the corkscrew, the left-handed downhill and then the right-handed towards the last corner. I just felt like everyone, particularly on like fresh tires, start of the race, everyone was so much quicker than me through there.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know whether
Yeah.
it was me or the car or a mixture of both. But when I drove the Audi, which I keep needing to stop doing, but I also do it so I know how far I'm off the pace. Through those corners, it just it just
That's so
felt
funny.
yeah, it just felt really planted. Like
Mm.
it's yeah,
What, the
the Audis
Veloster
are
felt planted?
no, the Audi,
I was going to
the
say, yeah.
Veloster. I just feel like I was going to drive off the track and I'm having to feather the throttle a bit more and just rein it in a little bit, like almost underdrive it through there to keep the apex speed. But
Isn't it really weird? Because, what would it be? 2 years ago, the Veloster was mighty, wasn't it? It could do no
yeah,
wrong. It was.
I don't know if there is something wrong with it. I'm because it's not like it's a track here or there where it's off the pace. It's like
Every
every track.
single track, yeah, yeah.
Like I did 2 races yesterday, so that's 2 20-minute races, a little bit of practice here and there, so maybe an hour's worth of driving, and then I do 4 5, I think it was 6 laps because I just had to get used to the different brakes or whatever when I switched between the cars. So I think I did 6 laps, and I did most of those were in the 27s, and the quickest was 27.5 in the official conditions, and my best in the Veloster was a 27.9.
Right.
So, it, yeah, and it's almost like that almost every track, bar maybe Silverstone, because obviously it's a small track, so it's a couple of tenths. But yeah, I just had to again rely on my start. I don't keep saying it, but I had to keep relying on these starts. If you look at my starts, they're pretty good. The only one that let me down was when I started second at Donington, and my initial launch was great, and then I got wheel spin. Otherwise, I would have beaten whoever was next to me to the first corner, so that annoyed me. Like when I really needed it, I just overthought it, but whatever. And then yeah, in the second race, obviously the strategy, I was saving fuel almost from the get go. I think I made 4 places on the first lap in race
Yeah,
two.
yeah. You were pretty quick out of the
Um,
blocks, yeah.
yeah, that's it. I have to take advantage of that. It's risky, but I don't really have much choice. So yeah, and then I was saving fuel, and I had an incident with Carl. I didn't want to even try and overtake him. I was quite happy sat where we were, because the 4 cars behind me were also doing what I was doing, and I was like, well, I'm okay with that because this is the only chance I've got to jump the people. And I think he battled, or I just got a better run, and I let off, went down the outside, and I looked at it back, and I just turned in. I thought he was a bit more to the inside, and I just turned in a bit too early. Could have left it a little bit later. We could have gone, but I didn't. Like I said, I didn't want to overtake him in any way, shape, or form, particularly in that corner on the outside. So that dropped me back. So then I was like, well, now I really have to fuel save. And luckily, they were battling in front of me a little bit, and I had a 3-second gap to the car behind.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, let's see what we can do. And I almost got the extra lap. I think I had like 1.9 laps of fuel left, or 0.9 as I entered the pit. Sorry, so I
Okay.
did quickest pit time, quickest stationary time, and that's what got me in front of Tom. I wasn't expecting to come out in front of Tom. I was watching his lap times, and when I did actually watch him when I was not busy, we seemed to alternate going quicker. So I was expecting him to come out in front of me, but I was hoping to drop in behind him, because a lot of people pitted early. So yeah, it was just strategy that got me fourth today. But that's the best. You've got to maximize what you've got, right? So
Oh yeah.
that's the challenge that I like to do for myself. It's just a bit more fun. Yeah, I could get in the Audi and be near the front. I'm not going to say I'm going to win anything because there's some really good drivers here, but I could at least be up there more consistently. But I don't think I'm doing too bad. I was just saying in the room to the guys, like the only race where I've really got frustrated with the situation was Donington, and that was mostly because of what happened on the last 5 laps, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
So
And what's the word that you've
yeah,
not used so far tonight?
begins with an L, and I'm not going to say it because otherwise then I will have said it. So I don't want to ruin that.
Oh, dear.
No, like it could have gone messier when I had the little incident with Carl, but it didn't, and a lot of it is just clever driving, or not clever, but strategic, so we say,
Yeah.
and just doing it because, like I say, that gave me the couple of places that people were in front. I think I was 2 seconds quicker than some people at the front, and I had track position throughout the whole thing, where other people I think were battling a little bit. I'm sure Tom was battling with, I'm sure it was Pete Van Gaal or at least other people for quite a while, so that helped hold him back, if that makes sense. So,
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
because I thought about pitting early, Sam pitted early, but track position is key on this track, and yeah, so yeah, all in all, I'm quite happy with how the night went. To be honest,
Very
better than
good.
last week.
Very good. Well, yeah. And I don't know. I think you don't like this track. Watkins Glen boot.
Ah, someone just said it, and I'm like, I know. To be fair, they've just updated the track limits, haven't they?
Yes,
Today
they
they've done
have.
some
They
updates
have.
to it.
Yeah,
I'll
they're
have to
Today?
explore.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'll have,
Yeah, I need to have a
yeah,
look at that then.
Yeah.
yeah. I think it's the bus stop. Like you know how people would like basically running it over the curb and next to the wall
Yeah.
on the entry. I don't think you can do that now by what I've read, but I haven't tested it. So
Okay.
Oh, it's gonna be a pain on the track guide.
yeah, have fun with that. Sorry,
Yeah.
mate. But yeah,
Special.
it's literally the worst track ever made.
I did think that you had less than complimentary sentences for that track.
I never have good races. Is it a sprint feature or is it a triple sprint?
Sprint feature.
Well, I mean that's better.
You couldn't triple sprint a track that big, could you? I mean, that's just torture.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess so.
But
It's just a crap track, man. So bad.
I
And I
kind of
think
like it. I kind of like it.
maybe, yeah, maybe I'll be even further off the pace though.
Maybe
now I think about it.
yes, because the Veloster, it's
It's the
mm,
fast. Like, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's the fast high speed or fast mid speed corners. It seems okay in the slow corners. Out of slow corners, I think it's the grip in the higher speed
yeah.
corners.
Jay, where do you think the Veloster's lost its charm and its luster? What have they done to it?
It's been with this new physics update, and I'll be honest, I'm just as stumped as
Okay.
everybody else. I'm thinking about after the Thruxton special event, I'm gonna get into the TCR cord. I'm just gonna just at everyone and just be like, can we get sent together so we can send it to iRacing to have a look at it? Because TCR used to have the best bop in all the series of iRacing.
Honestly, it really
And
did. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, all the cars are a lot of fun to drive, but compared to each other now, the bop's not quite where it used to be, and they need to do something to do this, whether it's put extra weights on some of the cars or maybe just have another look at how their setups are done. Like it's hard to guess at this moment, but someone will know how to fix it. Just have to find that person.
Yeah. Chester
Yeah,
says there's not enough noise in the forums about the
Oh,
Veloster.
we'll make noise about it when
We had about four
Yeah.
seasons.
Thruxton's done.
We had about 4 seasons where each car had its own strength track, as it were, apart from the Audi back then, because it was the old Audi, and it was a bit of a house brick.
Hey, I won a championship in that.
You
I
were?
won 3 championships in that.
You
Audi
did,
when
yeah.
it was-
You did, yeah.
It's not good.
Dear. But now it seems like all the other cars have got their special tracks, and the Veloster's kind of like the pig of the group. But you do such a fantastic job with it, which is remarkable. You're the only one left in it. In
Yeah.
this series,
Well,
at least.
I told you I wasn't going to change, and I don't change
Yeah, you
cars.
stuck with what you said, and good on you. It's it shows what tenacity can do, and the fact that you're still finishing in the top 8 in a car that nobody else wants to drive speaks volumes about you as an individual. I have to say, you've got such spirit. You like your racing. It's the racing that gets you rather than the winning. That's very clear. Otherwise, you'd have jumped in the Honda a long time ago.
Yeah, that's a good
Simple
race.
equation. Yeah, exactly. So absolute total respects, and as Jamie says, props. I don't really know what that means. I'm not cool enough to know. Jamie's the only cool enough person to know what that means. But props to you.
Gracias. Much
Grassy
appreciated.
ass. Absolutely. Anybody you want to shout out to? The gods of luck. Before before we let you go.
Yeah, obviously you guys for putting on the show as always, and I think it was 35, 36 cars again tonight, and we're past the business end of the season. I know a lot of people have been busy and stuff, so brilliant. The racing was really good tonight. Shout out to everyone. My brother Sam, my brother got unlucky tonight, but he was finding a bit more pace towards the last day or two. So just everyone really. It's such a good community to be part of, and I don't think we should all take that for granted. How good we actually have it. Yes, there's little things here and there, and that's to be, I think, to be given with the fact that we're all adults and sometimes speak before we think. But in general, it's a very good community where respectful is there, even if you've had instances with people. It's just eventually just drive around it. So just thanks to everyone, really. It's just good to be a part of, and it's really appreciated that you guys take the time out to do it. So thank you.
No, absolutely well said. And we very much look forward to seeing you racing at Watkins, even if you hate it and we don't.
I don't.
But
I don't.
but with no mention personally of the word luck, I'm the only one that's mentioned it twice now. It's with much love that we look forward to seeing you racing at Watkins Glen Boot for the sprint feature race this time next week. Multiple previous champion Stephen, very lucky Wookie Walker.
Cheers, guys. Thank you very much.
He's a nice guy, isn't he? I still look at Discord and think I haven't flushed him because it says Stephen Walker was here. Why does it need to do that, Jay? Why?
I've just
Why?
looked through all the settings and there's no way
You
to
can't
get rid of it.
Just I tried last
a
week.
Stupid Discord update.
Dumb. Right. Last into the interview booth for our joint interview pleasure will be the mighty fired from a cannon on the start of race 2, because that's what it looked like to me. Jamie Wilson, good evening.
Fired out of a cannon into what, though?
Open track. You were so fast. It was like watching Andrea Stefanina in the first race. That Audi here seems to, as long as you put it on the top spot, launch from that position like, I don't know, like a cannon, like I just said. It's a very un-Chimera-like start. So explain what went wrong.
Well, no, Chimera Start has flipped its meaning now. You know how, like, Skoda used to be, like, a really bad reputation?
Yeah, if you had one with a sunroof, it was a bottle bank, and if you had,
all that,
yeah, go on.
So the Chimera Start is now a good thing.
Oh.
Until it isn't, and then it's called a Chimera Start. With a bit of stank in the phrasing. But, yeah, no, the start was the highlight, and then much like the corkscrew, it's all downhill from there.
You got lead lap points for, well, your 3 laps, absolutely. And a couple
offset
more
by my 13 incidents, yeah.
Oh. Why were you picking them up?
Because the car, it is a... Can you get the beep button ready, Jay?
Jay, just keep pressing it, mate.
This car around here, with me as the organic bit, is a piece of... Thank you.
You're welcome.
A word beginning with S ending in T and isn't seat. No, I absolutely detested how this car drove today. There are certain tracks, this is true in the old car as well, that I'm incompatible with, or me and the car together are incompatible with. And a great example of that is Okayama.
I thought you liked Okayama.
I don't mind driving it, it's just that I can't drive it quickly.
Right.
And the old Audi had the problem of its comedy gearbox, and so coming out with that hairpin up there, long uphill sections were just the death sentence for that car. Road Atlanta being another good example in that. Here, it's happened a few times now. So Charlotte was so many people switched from the Audi after Charlotte because of that issue, right?
Yeah.
it did not work around there at all. It just felt awful. Donington was kind of a little bit of that, but only really through the chicane. The rest of it was kind of okay. Silverstone was probably the best track for it so far. And then here it was back to square one again. Sebring was another good example of one. Basically, the problem I'm having is that it's great off the line. Solved that problem, box ticked. After that, I seem to have a sort of warm-up period a bit longer than everyone else, where the rears are a bit sketchy. I can handle that. I don't have a big grievance with that. The big problem is after about 3 laps, the car ceases to stop, and it ceases to go, and it ceases to turn.
You need those 3 things to race.
Yes, these are essential. These are the food pyramid of driving.
Food pyramid. That's class. Oh dear. Gonna have to giggle at that for a while now.
And yeah, I just thought, I was. There was a point where Pete Newman, you would have hopefully seen it, absolutely sent it on me into turn 1, which I later learned was an unintentional move because he was like, "Why is he braking so early? Like, what's he playing at?"
Right. So, there was an incident going into the corkscrew where even I observed that you started braking at the kink, and I thought you were fuel saving. Yeah, and you got rear-ended by Evan.
Yeah, and that happened in race 1 as well.
Ah, right, okay, so that explains both then. And with Deck
If I brake any later than that, then I go off. If I brake any harder than that, I go off. If I brake any softer than that, I go off. So, like, what is one to do? After a while, the brakes just stop working, and I'm at a complete loss as to why. I've been mucking about with my brake force or my pedals, even during the race. I've got binds for it now.
Right.
All sorts of I've thrown the kitchen sink, the bloody kitchen fridge, the Belfast sink from a garage, like any sink, plumbing implement, kitchen utensil, whatever, take your pick, has been thrown with velocity into this car. Almost needed a beep button there. And so far, aside from me solving one problem I had at Silverstone with some anti-roll bar tweaks, that's the only thing that I've done so far that's worked.
Right, okay.
Which didn't work here.
Yeah. So Jay, which car do you drive when you're in officials at the minute?
If it's fixed, I go towards the Audi. If it's on the open, I sort of lean towards the Honda.
Right, okay. And do you observe the same sort of degradation of, well, all actual functional, usable, helpful things?
For the Audi in particular, or?
Yeah, for the Audi.
I do find tyre-wise, if I push the Audi just as hard as I do everything else, it does kind of feel like it dies a little bit of a death towards the end of, and this is just a 20-minute sprint race, so I don't even want to imagine what it's like here at a feature race.
Well,
fair.
St. Pete was was a furnace as well, which made that a lot worse. But in the fixer course, you've got all of the rear toe in the world on that fix setup.
Yeah.
Which kind of masks that problem. The problem with doing that as a solution is that then it tries to kill you in high-speed corners. So that was the problem I had at Silverstone.
Because the back
that wasn't a toe thing there, but basically you turn in, the rear's basically trying to walk up the track. And you're having to scoop it up, catch it, four-wheel drift. You end up over understeering, if you know what I mean. Sort of transitioning in between the two states. And when you have that problem, you can't trust the car.
No.
So you turn in very nervously. You sort of turn in and back out again because it's like, oh, it's going to go. Oh, no, it's not. Yes, no, it isn't. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. And that's not quick either. So that's the thing that's the most frustrating, I think, because in the old Audi, I could place that car anywhere. I could give it as much beans into, out of a corner, in steering, whatever, and it could deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
It was very evident if I was abusing it in a way that wasn't efficient or whatever. In this car, it's just like, nah, you're just gonna go off.
Right. Okay.
If you get, if you're 1 degree out.
So what does that? What prospect does that give you for Watkins Glen Boot then? Because you've got
very little.
Well, okay, yeah, that's what I was wondering. Lots and lots of mid-speed corners and some high-speed corners on that track. You're almost lacking slow-speed corners.
Yeah, exactly. The slow speed, if anything, is where the problem is the least egregious, so long as you don't have a load of rear toe in the car. If you still have a bunch of rear toe in, it still tries to shopping trolley on you in slow corners as well.
Yeah.
And that's, there's a degree of brake bias stuff in that. I've got all of that, you know, I'm changing valves and biases and all this, that, and the other, trying to sort of work around all these problems, and I'm just not able to find any combination of anything that works. And I think, honestly, the problem is 90% the squishy bit behind the wheel.
Okay.
Because Stefanina can manage it, and, you know, a bunch of other people can manage it.
Even then, though, in the second race, Stefanina was, what was he, 9-point-something seconds behind Pete Newman. Whether that's
but then
tactics or not, I don't know.
Some of that was me being the great wall of my own fat
Great Wall of
arse instead
Chimera,
Honda.
Yeah. Great Wall of Honda. Oh, what days we had.
Yeah, those were the days. Yeah, that was when that car was crap as well. But
I think we're going to watch Pete Newman do the sendy thing on you right now.
Yeah,
in
this is probably
sending. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's the next lap, I think. Right, okay.
Well, I'm having to brake. I'm on a delay here because I'm watching it on the YouTube stream. But there's a line on the left as we're looking at it here.
No, this is
like
the corner.
sort of
Yeah,
reference.
this is what we watched. Yeah, this is right. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm needing to brake basically after that little foreboard, just after it.
Yeah. And even PVG's fancying his chances right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and at this point, I'm thinking, well, that's a done deal. I'll have to slot in, which I did, with about a Rizzler involved.
Yeah. I don't think there's a
Didn't
Rizzler in there. I think the Rizzler was squashed.
Yeah, 1 grain of rice or something. But because I knew that I had to do that, because otherwise PVG would be sending it up there as well.
Yes.
So
yeah.
Yeah, I was just part of Pete's advantage was that I was just holding everyone up massively. And Pete flashed me then. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it makes me angry. Yeah, but anyway.
I didn't know that. So yeah, anyway, the car didn't go, car didn't stop, car didn't turn. In the past, that's been good fun still, but yeah, I'm finding it. Around here, it was just frustrating. It's just not fun, personally.
No, that's fair. That's a fair comment, I think. But you are doing a fantastic job at keeping it competitive. Half the field at the minute is Audi. Literally the case, by the way, because I just counted them. So it still has the popularity, but I don't know whether that's the rose tinted spectacles of it being the new and interesting thing. But we'll see, won't we?
Maybe if we get a track temp like we did at St Pete at Watkins, then expect all of the AMs that are in it to change.
Okay.
So everyone else, no, the window's closed. I mean, I wouldn't change anyway. You know me.
No,
same as
you're the
Stephen
same
Walker,
as
but,
exactly. That's what I was going to say.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, the problem is I don't have a car to switch into that's necessarily any better for me because I struggled with both of the Hyundais for years. I know that's changed now. The physics are probably a bit different now, but back then I couldn't get on with the brakes in those. At least that was the extent of the problem in that. The Honda I haven't driven since that season. I won at Oschersleben in it as a one-off. So God knows what that's like now. But I don't like switching to a car that loads of people are in. So
No. And
I don't know.
nor
Maybe
does
the answer
Stephen,
is a
to be
brake
honest.
Simon style. I don't know, but
Yeah. Well, hopefully not, because we love having you as part of the league. It wouldn't be quite the same without you. It wouldn't be anything like without you. For those that don't know, all the graphics that you see on the screen are courtesy of Jamie Wilson Graphics Technology, or whatever you want to be called.
or basically mucking about with some CSS on SDK.
Or that. But unless somebody mucks about with it, then Pete is too stupid to figure it out for himself. So I'm very much appreciative of the fact that you've given us such wonderful graphics to put on our screens. I just wish I used them better and justified your efforts. It's an absolute pleasure and privilege to have you as part of our leagues. We do go to Watkins Glen, and I do hope it's a favourable track for you.
No, that can also go in the bin.
Yeah, right.
Not a Watkins enjoyer. I was Stephen Walker's.
Oh god, he will hate you for that one.
Sorry.
Yeah, you will, yeah.
I was thinking about Watkins and Stephen Walker. Give me a break.
Yeah.
I'm still traumatised from driving this car. So
Yeah. There's
thank
the bit, yeah.
Yes, I'm of the same opinion as him. Not so much the track, to be fair. It's just I'm from the old days of iRacing, like launch period and whatever, when I did a lot of like Star Mazda races or whatever around there, and
Wow.
all of the
Okay.
a lot of how can I put this? People on the short bus, I don't know, used to sign up for those and nothing else.
Yes, that was me.
And just yeet it into everyone basically, and
Yes,
then
again,
quit off
me.
and sign up for the next one.
Yeah.
And it got tiring after a while, and it's just the track lends itself to, oh, it's an easy one, I can do that. I'm just not going to break everywhere. It's not, which we don't have in this league, but it's
No, we
just
don't. No.
I'm still that experience of God, I don't know, 15 years ago or whatever now is still living in my head as the typical Watkins experience.
Yeah, and that's the second time tonight in a ridiculous act of randomisation that we've mentioned Star Mazda, Jay.
I have no idea what you're on about.
No, I know.
What is it? What is it?
It's an open wheel
Never heard of
car,
it.
which was an absolute
Later renamed
legend
the
in
Pro
its
Mazda.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah. I thoroughly enjoyed racing it on tracks that I thought were easy.
Yes. That's the car that sounds the most like a very angry wasp in a tumble dry.
It was brilliant. You had to not wear your own headset. Because otherwise
Yeah,
you just go deaf.
it sounded like a wasp holding a miniature chainsaw.
Fair?
Oh dear. I'm
Like
sure
the
we
blend
got
of those
videos
two
of it
sounds
somewhere.
together.
Yeah,
You'll find some videos. I've got one
Yeah.
of, I think, me crashing into Simon or something years ago. I'll try and find it.
Yeah. It was a special vehicle. I had some really good successes in it, believe it or not. That's how bad it was. If I can do well in it, it must be awful. But
Maybe that's why I'm traumatized about Laguna as well, because I started in the Solstice era.
Oh, right, okay.
And as much as everyone sort of had their issues with the old Audi gearbox, the gearbox in that thing was ridiculous because you got out of turn 6 around here, going uphill to the corkscrew, and you go from 3rd to 4th in the Solstice, and it would go.
Yeah, stop the car.
It was just it had the world's widest bloody ratios.
Did you ever do the not the Cadillac? It was the Kia Optima.
Oh yeah, the overpowered
Yeah.
sort of front-wheel drive concrete suspension mobile.
Yeah, it was so good.
It had the best mirror. That
Oh,
car.
I don't remember that.
It had like a super widescreen mirror. It was excellent.
Oh.
And also, if you had damage because the level of details were buggered up. So if your wipers got deleted, then you had damage.
I didn't know that either. That's brilliant. Oh dear, I enjoyed racing that car. It was great fun.
That was the closest thing we had to a touring car
It
for
was.
a long time.
It was.
So, well, a bit after the Jetta, which was the first of those. But
Yeah, which was shocking. Even
Yes.
if I couldn't drive it round at pace
Yes,
car
indeed.
speed. But never mind.
Also, driving that at Watkins was a chore because it was just the whole time with its diesel engine.
Oh dear, we reminisce. We really do.
That's bloody stop it and tidy up, isn't it?
It's
Yes,
just turned into a podcast.
it
but,
has. It has turned into a podcast.
Sorry.
It's brilliant. Well, we will look forward to Watkins Glen Boot, even Blute. I don't know where that is. You will not. But
Ask Stephen Watkins.
I will go and find Stephen Watkins and ask him where Walker Boot is. Walker
What
Glen.
about his brother, Glenn?
Yeah. Oh dear. Now we have gone podcast-tastic. We look forward to it, even if you don't. And anybody you want to shout out to before we let you go?
Yep, the iRacing staff that programmed the quit button. Because that was the highlight of the evening. And you guys for putting the broadcast on, and I'm sure watching it back is going to be more enjoyable than driving the bastard thing.
Where's the beat button?
I've still got
There we
something
go.
to look forward to.
Cheers, Jay.
No worries.
Perfect timing. Oh dear. Well, again, we look forward to seeing you this time next week at Walker Glen Boot. Jamie Watkins.
Cheers, guys.
That took far more concentration, Jay, than anybody knows to get that comedy kind of timing right with the names just there. Nobody knows
My,
the
my
pain I
head
went
hurts
through. Yeah,
so
exactly.
much.
I'm about to have some sort of aneurysm or something. Right, we've already done driver of the meeting, so that cuts out at least 20 minutes talking. It was Tom Woodcock for like absolute immenseness the whole night through, so well done to him. It leaves me to say again, thanks to all the racers. I've already said it once. That turned up tonight. That it was such a fantastic pair of races. It really was as well. That's next week. Laguna Seca always delivers fantastic racing, and tonight's been no different.
Larry Saker.
Yeah, oh wow, we're spoonerising so much stuff. It's great. And thanks to all the people that joined in the chat, because it was pretty electric tonight. It was really good. Don't forget to thumbs up the broadcast if you can, because it does help us in ways that I'm too stupid to understand. And thanks to you, Jay, because your contributions as ever on a Wednesday evening when you've probably got better things to do, and free food you were talking about before. I like the sound of that. That sounds excellent. Or nearly free food.
Nearly free.
Nearly
yeah.
free. That sounds like a place that Pete needs to be. And he reminisces about that from times gone by, eons past. But yes, stay safe, everybody. And I look forward to bringing to your screens Watkins Glen Boot this time next week. I'll hand you over to Jay for his thanks and goodbyes, and see you then. Night, everybody.
Thank you so much, Pete. The deserts of Laguna Seca to the Wellington boot of Watkins Glen. I seem to be the only person who actually likes the track, so tune in next week to see 40 people who absolutely despise the boot layout thrash their cars around. There's only 10 points in the Pro Championship right now after next week at Watkins. How close is it going to be? You'll have to check in next week to find out. Take care of yourselves, but most importantly, take care of each other. Enjoy the rest of your evening.